right, hello everybody. Welcome to Not Just Any RPG. Once again, I am your keeper, Pierce. Unfortunately, this week we will not have Emma D, who is on a trip just for the weekend, or Emma N, who is working through the summer, so she will not be able to join us for most of the summer. But this week we do have these four gentlemen with us. Gavin playing Jack Douglas, Justin playing Princeton Philips, Anthony playing Sam Starwood, and Luke playing Sir Harold Godfrey.
Yeah.
We want to thank real quick Syrinscape for letting us use the sounds, the ambiance, the music. If you're running any kind of RPG campaign, check them out. Lots of good sounds and stuff there to immerse your players. We also want to thank Milo Paulus for the theme song. And with that, I think we're going to go to Amelia. Recorded a little because it's her turn on the recap. She's gonna do a little. Amelia has a letter for us.
Dearest Madeline, I must apologize for I've been so busy in this investigation.
Sorry, I just realized that my players couldn't hear it. Let me switch that for them. let me switch that for them. Okay, now you guys should be able to hear it too.
Yeah.
Dearest Madeline, I must apologize for I've been so busy in this investigation that we haven't been able to stay in touch. I hope this letter finds you well. If it's any excuse, the last couple weeks have been beyond hectic. A couple of weeks ago, I found myself in the literal crossfire of a cult meeting in Harlem. It was quite unsettling, to say the least. I was underground, beneath the Juju house, in a stone room that had a pit of blood-curdling screams. We witnessed a man with magical powers toss some people into the pit, and some inhuman creatures came from it and started attacking us. I never saw what was in that pit, and I don't think I would ever want to know. It will haunt and plague everyone who looked into it. Now, I'm not proud of this, and this alone would torment me for ages, but we set that pit on fire as we left that room of horrors. You must promise me to never let anyone else know of this. Hopefully this serves as enough explanation as to why I haven't responded to you. In better news, Hilton Adams was exonerated as a result of our findings, so he will soon be released from prison and will dodge the electric chair. It looks like very soon I will be leaving to go to England to do more research into the Carlisle expedition and the Penhew Foundation. So I must tell you before I leave that I am with child. Would you do me the honor of being the godmother? I promise that I will no longer place myself in situations like at the cult meeting for my own and my baby's health and safety. I miss you dearly, and I wish you the best. Your friend, Amelia Greenwald. P.S. Funnily enough, the two men that bought that penguin are in my expedition group. I'll make sure that George is taken care of. I know he was your favorite penguin.
All right. The camera's messed up because of. Okay, now they're back. Oops. For those of you who didn't catch that, Amelia is her friend Meredith works at the zoo where we had two people buy a penguin, and also she is pregnant. So don't worry for all you RPG enthusiasts out there. I will be probably imposing a penalty on her for that in this game. If it was in a fantasy game, I might not, but in Call of Cthulhu, the universe doesn't care that that you're the hero. So, let me just pull something up real quick, and we open on the docks in New York. Amelia has moved to get on the ship a little bit early, letting you know that she's feeling sick, and that she will rejoin with you when she's feeling better, and hopefully this will just pass. I will also say Merrick left one of you a letter saying basically that she apologizes, but she doesn't think she'll be able to continue with this group for now. her family is in danger, and so she will be back once she can ensure her family's safety.
I feel like I had something to do with her leaving.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I really don't want to remember that right now. That was kind of difficult to take in for, I think, everybody, but not for the same reason as for you, Princeton.
And now I'll never see her ever again.
God.
Let's just get on this damn boat already. Are we still online? Is this line going anything?
Yeah.
What's online?
No, on this line to get on the boat, or on the boat?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm eating pineapple, if that offends anyone. No, you guys are
Politics
just
off
on
the
the
street, Pierce.
On the dock.
You guys are just on the docks. You aren't like getting on the ship or anything yet.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I hope they don't.
Okay.
I hope they don't have a problem with us bringing George on the boat. Surely we're past these discriminating times. And a penguin can use a first class ticket just as much as we can.
Are you really just going to like bring him on, holding his hand like a toddler, like?
You should put a disguise on him.
You're not gonna like put him in a suitcase or anything.
I asked for an extra first class ticket for him.
Oh yeah, that's right, because Sir Godfrey didn't want the
Well, and
ticket
Merrick isn't
because-
showing up anyway, so.
Oh, and Merrick had to unexpectedly leave, so technically we just have one lying around. May as well use it for George.
Yeah. I mean, put a bowler hat on it, and maybe it'll look more human.
Like, I don't know.
Get 2 more penguins and a trench coat, and then you're set. You can just stack them on top of each other.
Or just put the one in a trench coat and call it your kid.
Yeah. You wanna go back to the zoo and get another 2?
I'm not paying for another 2.
I don't think we
Okay.
have time for that anyway.
Yeah, the boat leaves pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'll just put it in Sir Godfrey's suitcase. So you have quite a
Let it be
few.
known, I have 3 helpers carrying multiple suitcases, so and they're all full. So it's not going to any of my stuff.
Why didn't they help us during the raid?
I pay them to move stuff, not raid a building.
Alright,
true.
fair.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
I guess I can just throw out all my junk and put him in there.
You're not going to bring anything with us to England?
I'll bring the med kit and 1 change of clothes, and that should be fine.
One singular change of clothes.
Which article of clothing?
I meant like a full, like, shirt and pants.
No underwear, got it.
Oh, and gloves because it's cold.
Okay.
What a correction.
Alright
Okay.
then. That's I personally wouldn't do that myself, but then again, I don't have a penguin, so I guess I'm not one to judge.
I should also bring guns.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know, I've got some extra wrapping. Maybe I can wrap its head around and it could look like a mini Princeton.
I don't know that would be a good thing.
I mean, just you wait.
Also,
This'll-
actually, I'm not gonna throw out my stuff. If they have a pets policy, I'm sure. Rich people bring their dogs on boats.
Okay.
The pets policy is no pets allowed. Okay, so you guys are gonna try and get on the ship.
Just say
Yeah.
it's like say it's like a guidance penguin. I still have my sunglasses on. I can look like a blind man, and it could be guiding me.
Okay.
Perfect.
How does this look? How is it guiding you?
All right, so I grab a piece of rope or something. Does everybody have a piece of rope?
I have its leash.
Perfect. I'm just gonna wrap it around its waist, and it's guiding me. It's right in front of me. You know,
It just like takes him like back to New York City the other direction.
It just
No.
it just like stands in front of him, like
Just stands there, doesn't do anything.
I whip it like woo, woo, onward.
That seems like animal cruelty, Sir uh, Princeton.
I do it to horses. I mean, do you consider that animal cruelty?
I'm
Uh,
not letting you touch my penguin like that.
Okay,
so.
fine.
Just so just so we're aware, it is like mid-February because we did the 3-week time jump, so it's like February. We'll call it the 17th. So the boat leaves on the 17th. And
Just after Valentine's Day.
the snow is starting to clear up a little bit. It's starting to get a little bit warmer outside. As you guys make your way up to the ship, there is a person waiting on the docks. Tickets, please.
I'm blind. Guys, I'm blind. So,
Here's-
where are my tickets? I am visually disabled. I don't see where you are.
Sir, what is this animal that you have?
It's my sightseeing penguin. It guides me where I go.
It is. I'm this
Um,
penguin expert, and I'm doing a scientific trial on sightseeing penguins.
He's with me, by the way.
I'm gonna have to talk to the captain about this. I'll be right back. And he leaves. He's gone for probably like 20 minutes.
I should have just handed my ticket in before him.
I'm thinking the same thing as you, Sir Godfrey.
He comes
I
back
hold him
down. Sir, I think we're gonna have to at least ask you to pay extra to bring that on board.
I have an extra ticket. Would that count? That's technically paying extra.
What he said.
That's a persuade, maybe.
Okay.
When the situation is so weird, you don't know what
Yeah.
to give people.
Okay, I passed a normal success.
Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess somebody paid extra for this penguin. Sure. And he takes all of your tickets and punches them and gives it back to you.
All right. Well, that was
Thank you, sir.
close.
If you'll step right through this door, Gerald,
What door?
the door on the side of the ship that there's a ramp going up towards.
Alright, the
Excuse
penguin's
him.
been
I'm
better.
sorry. He can't see very well. So no, we will help.
Well,
guide him.
I'm sure your penguin will.
The penguin will
help
do
you.
most of the work.
Yeah.
We'll but the ping. Yeah. Anyway.
You can follow Gerald. He'll lead you to your rooms, and he will also. Do you? Are these people? Do these people have tickets as well? He points at the people carrying Sir Godfrey's bags.
No,
we-
they're just moving my stuff for me.
Okay, well we provide services where we can carry your bags to your room.
Alright, boys, pile them up over there.
Okay, now you can follow Gerald and everyone else carrying this man's bags to your rooms. And like a cavalcade of people come out.
Like, oh my god.
pick up all the bags, and they like run back in, and a man steps out and he's like, "You can all follow me." He leads you inside. When you first step through the doors, there's this big open lobby type looking area. It's quite beautiful. There's lots of wood panels lining the walls. There's kind of the central desk. It seems to be modeled after a hotel lobby of sorts. Give kind of that feel in the ship. And he leads you down a series of hallways, up some stairs, up to the A deck. You'll all be in A33 and A34. All the woman who is in A35 with this ticket that you have used for your penguin has already taken the room, so you can keep the penguin in your room, but just so you're aware, there's someone in that room for that ticket.
I guess I'll use my crowbar to, like, guide me everywhere.
Your crow.
No, we can take the penguin on the ship. It's just that you have to keep him in a different room.
Yeah, it's just that like he doesn't know that Amelia is with you, and so Amelia is in the third room that's on your tickets.
Oh.
And so he's saying the woman who's in there is already in there. One of your tickets is for this penguin anyway, so we won't bother her. Yes.
Oh.
Yep. So, here are your rooms. Here are your room keys. Please do not lose them. We do have extras, but we would prefer not to give those out. And he looks at all of you and he kind of nods. And you come in. People are setting down your bags. One of you gets, what did I say, 35 and 36? Was anyone else listening?
33 and 34.
33 and 34.
I thought one of them was Amelia or whatever.
So, two of you would get 33, two of you would get 34. I'll let you decide that.
So wait, so we have 2 rooms. Are we sharing rooms, or is that...
Yes. Yeah, there's
Okay.
2 beds per room.
Okay.
Well, who wants to bunk with Princeton? Oh.
I have my own ticket. So do I have to still bunk with these people?
Oh, so you actually did go out and buy your own ticket?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, then never mind. They took you to a separate room.
There we go.
They took you to A12, which is like on the opposite end of the of the A deck.
How about me and George room together, and then y'all room together?
I suppose that will suffice for a little while.
Princeton!
Before I head off, allow me to tell you all about the amenities we have on board. You can play squash. You can play shuffleboard. We have many books available. There's a library next to the lounge room. The lounge room, all 3 of those events, relaxing in the lounge, with books from the library that's next to it. Playing shuffleboard, playing squash. All 3 of those are free activities available to any guests. We also have a gymnasium, but that has restricted hours, but is also free of charge, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. There is a Turkish bath from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's $1 per session. We also have skeet shooting off of the back of the ship. That's from 12 p.m. to sunset. That's 50 cents per hour.
Do you have any activities for the visually impaired?
You can feel the breeze run through your hair.
But I've got my mask on. You need not see these wrappings as well.
Well, that's a shame, sir. We there's plenty of food. We have meals. There's one in the morning. Breakfast is at. I had it right here. Where'd it go? Breakfast is at 8 a.m. sharp. The dinner service is at 12:30. We will have neither of those today, as those times have already passed. We will, however, have tea service at 5:30 p.m. We also have coffee available if you'd prefer. And you all obviously have access to the first class dining room.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I guess.
If there's anything else I can do for you, gentlemen, ask away.
I'll be sure to ask if
What time's dinner?
Dinner's at 12. You said.
12:30.
I missed it. Okay, thank you.
So
Yeah,
no
we-
lunch.
We have a dinner service at 12:30. Lots of different cultures take trips across the Atlantic. The tea service at 5:30 could serve as a dinner service for Americans, and a lot of Westerners who eat dinner around that time. There will be food available.
Thank you,
Okay.
kind sir.
Do you have a doctor on board the ship?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We have an infirmary. Do you need me to point that out for you?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. The infirmary is actually on the B deck, so downstairs, one floor. It is right next to the detective's office, the inquiry office. It's about in the center of B deck. So you should be able to find one of those three things. They're all right in that area.
Why do you have a detective's office? That seems like a waste of money.
Well, in international waters, we have to handle and if there are any crimes that happen on board ourselves.
Go the old pirate route. Walk the plank.
Well, you have to figure out who is supposed to walk the plank, don't you?
I guess.
Regardless, it's a little barbaric. We do also have a holding cell that we hold people in until we reach a country in which they can face the justice.
Neat.
Okay. Any other questions or anything I can do for you, gentlemen? If not, I will. I'll be heading back down to welcome our other travelers.
I am all set. Thank you.
Absolutely, no problem.
Bye-bye.
And he heads down.
Guys, I don't know how long I can keep up with this blind act.
Why are you doing a blind act?
Because that's how I got on the ship with the penguin. My Gaian's penguin.
Well, you kind of volunteered to do that, so
Yeah,
I don't
it's
see the
on
problem
you.
here.
Have fun with that.
Okay. Just gotta avoid the captain because I know for a fact that he thinks I'm blind. Probably someone else on the ship, but
Yeah, there's probably
Okay.
somebody else pretending to be blind with a penguin on the ship. You don't know.
that's basically a mummy.
Well, you could just like wrap it so that you can still have your eyes out, and then just
That's
like
one of the problems solved.
yeah.
So what time is it at the moment?
It's in the afternoon. It's about 4:30 p.m.
Okay. I guess I will unpack some of my stuff in the room, or at least put it away.
By the way,
then-
something I totally forgot to mention. Firearms are not allowed in the UK at this time. Shotguns are not considered firearms. Harold, you might have been able to acquire a license to have a firearm as a wealthy member of society, and also shotguns. You have a rifle, not a shotgun.
I have 2 rifles.
You have 2 rifles, right? You might have been able to acquire a license for those, especially because you're a big hunter. So you would probably be able to get those on board without hiding them. However, everyone else with a gun.
You're
How do you-
keystering them.
Delete off the delete off the character sheet.
Are you going to just leave it and abide by the law, or are you going to try and sneak it to England? Because your bags would have been searched at some point.
Yeah, that is a question. And I don't have good sleight of hand.
Would they stop a flare gun?
I'll say no. Because it's not. They're specifically searching for, like, actual firearms. Which
Okay.
I'm not going to look up the law and see if that would what a flare gun would be considered, but in Pierce canon right now, it's not going to have the same designation, so you would be able to keep it.
Yeah, I'll not bring my handgun.
Yeah, I guess I am gonna be gunless this time.
Yeah, I
Giving up
suppose-
your weapons so easily.
Like I can't smuggle it in. Like I'm lying too much. I'm in too deep.
Well, you would have decided ahead of time if you were going to bring
Oh.
this weapon, so you wouldn't know that you were going to do this whole blind person act.
Actually, I feel like I'd be capable of hiding it.
Would George be able to eat the gun?
I don't believe a penguin would be willing to eat a gun so easily. You'd probably need to force it down if you were to try and do that.
That is true. Very true.
And
Why
I
didn't
don't
think
know
of
how
that?
Sam would feel about that.
Yeah, I would not let you do that.
Oh,
I would not let you do that. You would kill the penguin.
my. Yeah. So I'm guessing that this is just Fubar.
I will
Goodbye,
tell you ahead of time, it's not sleight of hand, because sleight of hand, that doesn't really make sense. It's something that would probably be easier for all of you to pass. I'm not going to tell you what. Unless you have a really high sleight of hand, in which case your mileage may vary. But
I would say Jack, assuming Jack knew about this law beforehand, he probably would just leave it. But,
okay.
Maybe if he was ignorant to the law of England because he'd never been.
I would say you guys would probably know.
Okay.
You guys would have
Yeah.
found
Right.
out ahead of time.
Probably
Did I
just
just
leave it.
ask Sir Godfrey to just store it with his stuff?
They would have searched the bags. I'm assuming.
I have permits for rifles. I don't have permits for handguns.
That is true.
Yeah, well, this gun has been good to me. It's been with me all the way through Peru, and I searched for this in the pyramid. But I think it's time to retire it in New York. I'm going to bury it someplace, so, I can return to New York and pick up that same gun.
Oh, yeah, you don't live in New York, so you would have nowhere, unless you went back to New Jersey.
Jersey.
You wouldn't be able to. That's right.
Yeah, I would just leave my gun at my house. If I would assume I'd have a safe for it.
Yeah, probably. And then Sam is trying to smuggle his weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Delete off my character sheet.
roll a luck roll, Sam.
I passed.
Okay. So they actually they do
Is
not
it all-
search your bags.
Damn,
yeah, it was
there's
luck.
a luck roll. I have 77 in luck.
Yeah. But I was just telling you because your thing seemed to be predicated on the idea that it was going to be a sleight of hand roll. That's the only reason I was telling you. You should have been doing it more as like character, not based on what roll you were gonna have to roll. Anyway, so that's that. So Sam, you do have a gun in your room. You probably wouldn't carry it on you,
No.
because they're not allowed. But you have one. Okay. Do you guys head to tea time? Do you want to do any of the activities? Tea time's at 5:30. I'll remind you.
Yeah,
Time
I'll
is it
probably go
now?
to tea time.
It's 4:30.
Well, I'd probably wait in my room a little bit when it gets closer to 5:30, whenever it is, and go closer to them.
I'm gonna be chilling in the library until tea time. Tr- you know, reading a book discreetly, making sure that the captain doesn't see me.
Okay. So everyone's going to tea time then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys head up to the kind of upper class dining room area, and you wait to be seated. Soon enough, a man walks up to you and he goes, "Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to be seated, or just any open table?"
Any
I'm
open table
blind.
is fine.
Something with a view.
Very funny. Very funny, huh? I'd like to sit somewhere closest to the nearest restroom.
We do have beautiful floor to ceiling windows on, like, basically all around this room, aside from the door that heads in and out. So please come with me. I'll find you all a seat near to the door out for the restroom, but also closer to the windows. And he leads you through. There's some people already in there, having discussions, talking quietly. You sit down. There's not that many people. You would imagine, obviously, people are still getting settled. A lot of people might not come until tomorrow. You can see the captain's table at the front of the room. There's no one there. They're all... The captain himself is probably making sure everything's ready to go on this journey. And he didn't invite anyone to sit at his table. You all sit down. Soon enough, a waiter comes. He takes your orders of coffee, tea. If you are looking for more of a dinner, it would be kind of a light dinner. Stuff like bread, carb heavy stuff. There might be some pasta. So it would be kind of probably a lighter dinner. No, like, meats or anything, or not much. And yeah, that's tea time. I'm gonna kind of wave through the next tonight into tomorrow, because things don't really start happening until tea time tomorrow. So it is I said it was the 17th. It's the 18th now. Here's what I'm gonna ask. What you guys want to do for your improvement while traveling. So I'll remind you of the stuff that is there. The stuff that's actually like the activities that are on the ship. There's the shuffleboarding, squash, the lounge room with the connected library, the Turkish bath, the gymnasium, and skeet shooting. And I'll remind you of the Call of Cthulhu travel rules. You can improve a little bit at 2 skills that you're good at, or you can improve a bit more at 1 skill that you haven't improved at before.
What is that? I've actually... So, 2 skills that I'm good at, and then 1 skill that I've never improved?
Not or.
Or.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, think about it like, what would your character actually like to do or like to get better at? It doesn't even have to be necessarily like they're going out of their way to get better at. It might just be like Harold wants to go skeet shooting, and so he'll improve at his either shotgun/rifle skill because of that.
Well, considering that...
Give me any ideas.
The only thing that Princeton can really do is go to the library because this ship does not accommodate for the visually impaired. Let's hope there's some more books there for me to read.
At the
Books
library,
with
we were
Braille.
pretending- I'll
Yeah.
be blind. Yeah.
2 skills I'm good at. All right, so
If you're gonna do it at the library, then it would obviously have to be stuff that you can actually read about. So like a language or a like a like medicine or a science of some kind, something, or history, something that you could read about if you're gonna do it in the library.
Okay, let's see. There's no how-to books, I'm assuming.
No, not really. This is like this is 20s, so.
Let's just let's improve on my ancient Egyptian. Just a little bit.
Okay. You want to improve your hieroglyphics?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can add a D4 to that. While he's rolling that D4, does anybody else know what they want to do?
What would shuffleboarding improve?
Let me look. Let me see.
Sanity.
Art/craft blank shuffleboard.
Yeah.
Roll.
Let's see. It would probably improve something. Shuffleboarding is the one. You got the 2 triangles that are across from each other, and you push the little puck in
Yep.
the thing, right? Yeah.
With the
okay.
stick.
Yes.
You throw.
Operate heavy machine.
I would say
Sleight of hand.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe sleight of hand because it does take some like dexterity to get the puck where you want it to go.
Okay, then I'm shuffleboarding.
Okay. I know you already have sleight of hand, so that's a D4 for that one.
And then I think I'll go to the library and read a book on medicine.
Okay. This is a D4 for both of those for you. Princeton, do you know what the other thing you want to do?
Medicine, because
Okay. Yeah. Do you you already have medicine, right?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's a D4 for both. Anybody else?
Well, I got a little question, so Jack can go first.
Okay, Jack.
I would say Jack would probably be interested in learning a little bit of law. So maybe he'll go to the library and
Does
read
he
up a little
have
bit
any? Does he have any law?
on it. Not particularly.
Okay, so then you get a D10 plus 1, and that's basically what you're going to learn about on this trip. You're going to maybe like check out that book and read it a bit here, a bit there when you have some free time.
Nice.
And that's basically the idea. I'm asking you guys now what you do basically in your free time, like
Fair enough.
before you go to bed, before you do whatever. There's also the gymnasium if well, I guess only Harold is left. If you want to get better at something physical, there's that.
Yeah, I'm way too old to be hitting up the gym, bro.
Have you not seen the gyms on cruises? There's old people going there. There's a lot of old people on cruises, to be fair. So, kind of the group. But anyway, what would you like to? What would Harold like to get better at during this trip?
A question first.
Okay.
Did I manage to write my crappy rendition adventure novel of the New York thing in the week that it took that I said I wanted to do?
Give me like a hard. I'm gonna say hard own language check. If you were trying to write something good, it would be in this amount of time. It would be extreme. But
Gotta be serviceable. There it is, boys.
you did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's able to throw something together, basically, about New York.
Yeah.
Are you
Send
gonna
it
make
to
it?
my publishing house, and they gotta edit it, and I'm gonna make more money.
Are you gonna make it like a series?
Yeah, we're on book 2, dude.
Okay.
What is this series called?
That and also, whatever. There's like an arts crafts writing skill, but
Yeah.
you're not trying to write like
You're the
great
ghostwriter.
literature. So,
No, I have the skill.
oh, you do?
Yeah.
What do you have in it?
65.
Okay, going forward, I'm gonna have you roll in that. I'm also gonna say, can I'm gonna ask you if it can be. Can that be one of your 2 skills, or did you want to learn something new?
Well, I mean, it was gonna be if I didn't already submit the book. I was gonna write it over
Oh,
the
I
trip, but
see.
I already submitted it, so
I see. Okay, I got it.
yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, that's fine.
So, I guess I'm gonna go do some skeet shooting,
Skeet skeet.
Okay.
and yeah, I don't want to do anything else. I'm just gonna chill on the boat and relax.
Okay.
Take some naps.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot some skeet and chill.
Yeah, just do add a D4 to your rifle shotgun thing, then. Yeah, that's that. So that basically, that's not you guys aren't just gonna learn all that in this one day, from tea time, the first day you get on the boat, to tea time, the next day. You're gonna learn that over the course in your free time over the course of this week long. I believe it's like 8 days, 8 or 9 day trip. 8 days.
But does the boat stay in New York for the night and then leaves in the morning or something?
No,
like
it's
that?
leaving. It's leaving overnight.
Okay.
They're
Long trip.
taking off. It is going to go to This is something I maybe should have told you about before, but it doesn't super matter. It's going to go to Belfast first, which is in Northern Ireland, and then it's going to sail to Liverpool, and then you're going to have to take a train from Liverpool to London.
Liverpool?
Yep,
Sounds
Liverpool.
gross.
A
They
lot
really
of-
are weird in England.
Okay, so tea time the next day, the 18th. You head in there. It's quite a bit busier, actually. There are people who are. There's a lot more people milling about, talking about things. The same man comes up to you and he says, "Do you have any preference for where you'd like to sit tonight, or was that table from yesterday? Did that suit you fine? We have that open."
I
No.
cannot tell the difference.
It was great.
Okay. We may have some other people joining you. It's getting a little bit packed in there.
No
So
worries.
you may have some other guests sitting with you. Maybe you'll make some new friends.
Oh no.
He leads you to the table. Someone will be with you shortly to take tea and coffee orders. And he walks away. A few minutes go by. There's lots of people kind of casually talking. You are joined by first 2 people, and it's a man and a woman. and the man leans over to shake the hand of whoever's closest to him, and he goes, "My name is Jonathan Copperfield, and this is my lady, Judith Farnsworth. We're on holiday."
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
What holiday?
Holiday.
Congratulations.
You're American. It's
vacation.
vacation. I think
Yes.
you call it.
Yes, vacation.
Oh. That makes
Um,
no sense, but I'll accept it.
Yes. Well. This is quite a nice ship, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite lovely.
And they make small talk with you. You're joined
I'm
by
blind.
what
It's a lovely
excellent
ship, huh?
what excellent small talk. Um,
We're joined
you're joined by another lady. Hi, my name is Elizabeth Dodd. Pleased to meet you.
by. Pleased to meet you as well.
Hi.
Milady.
Get my fedora.
Well, hello, gentlemen. Are you all having? This is a lovely ship, a lovely
It is
crew
quite-
as well.
You keep on
Quite
saying
lov-
that, but
It's
you
quite
know,
nice.
It is.
I mean,
Very-
you've met the crew, have you not?
We've.
I was
encountered-
talking to the person who was referring to the fact that he was blind.
Oh.
I've met
When
the
she said
crew.
lovely crew.
Lovely crew, yeah. I mean, they're pretty lovely. They seem to ignore that that I'm blind.
I don't know that they're ignoring it. I think that it's just you can still, especially with this. What is this? A penguin? She help you out?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a seeing eye penguin.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Brand new.
I'm sure. I'm sure they believe that he's helping you out enough already. I'm sure if you asked, they would make accommodation for you.
Oh, I have.
I don't know about that one.
Oh. Okay. I'll make a note of that. Thank you.
And so now, we are. You're making small talk for a while. It's quite chill. It's quite relaxed. There's not too much going on. You do notice, I think especially, well, you notice there are people sitting at the captain's table. There's a man, he's dressed like a captain. You assume that is the captain. Sitting next to him is someone who I think, as a reporter, Jack might recognize. It's Joseph Taft, the son of Howard Taft, the former president, current
yes.
Oh.
current Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Huh.
So he's sitting up there. I think Jack would at least recognize him. Princeton might. I don't think the British
Yeah, but-
person would.
I start sweating.
Well,
I'm like, starstruck.
except Princeton is not supposed to see him.
Oh
No,
yeah.
starstruck.
He's
Yeah, I
kind of
recognize him under the
blind.
sunglasses, but like I
Um,
can't show it.
There's also a woman sitting up there who none of you recognize. She's just a woman. Maybe she's close with the captain. And it's quite calm. People are calmly discussing. It's tea time. People are calmly discussing their day, what they plan to do on the boat. Have you heard? Have you been shuffleboarding yet? Have you heard that they do skeet shooting off the back of the ship? blah 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 blah. Small talk. Um,
When does the beans come out?
the beans?
Yeah, the British have like beans with breakfast. I've assumed they have
Full
beans with their
English.
tea,
The full English you need.
right? So Godfrey?
Well, yeah, this isn't an entirely British ship. There are British people on it because you're returning to England, but some people probably get some kind of a bean-related dish. You all get your tea and your coffee, whatever your character prefers. You all get little, whatever's to eat, biscuits, bread, stuff like that. Little mini dishes. Sooner or later, as about around the middle of this like tea time, the man who you met, Jonathan Copperfield, he says, "Sorry, I have to do this." He stands up, and he like uses his knife to make a tinking sound on his drink, and the talking dies down. Excuse me. I have an announcement to make. Me and Judith here are on holiday. We've decided to get married on the ship. You're all
To whom?
Judith and I have decided to get married on the ship. Everyone in this room is invited, and Captain Barkley over there has agreed to facilitate our marriage. We hope all of you will be able to make it. It'll be not tomorrow morning, but the next day, around 11 in this room. You're all invited. Please come out. And there's like a rousing cheer almost, people clapping, and then the talk comes back up, and it's a lot louder than before. It's quite a bit louder than before. People are discussing more with more vigor. People are getting drinks, alcohol, and such. Then you do notice that. Did any of you start drinking as well?
Wait, this drink has fruits in it, right? I can't drink any fruit? Oh, I'm feeling coming at...
Okay. Okay, well...
I don't think Jack would take a drink as
Princeton needs to step away for a few moments. However, the rest of you... did any of you take drinks?
Not drinking.
I would say Jack doesn't, because he's routinely not declined drinks throughout the trips. So Sam would.
Jack's against drinking.
Wouldn't say against drinking.
So it does start to get a little bit crazy in there. People are getting a lot louder. A lot of them are drinking. You notice a couple of things. Some people are asked to leave because they've had a bit too much to drink. They're asked to go back to their rooms. Some people start standing up and arguing. Like there's a lot more emotion flowing around the room. You would also notice Mr. Joseph Taft has been calling for drinks from the people who are the stewards who are waiting up near the captain's table, and he's had a lot to drink. He's just had a massive amount to drink. He doesn't look very good. You'd see some other people around the room come over and start. They're talking to the couple, the married to be at your table, and there's lots of congratulations going around. You notice that the woman up at the front at the captain's table is talking with the captain for a few minutes, very excitedly almost, and then she turns to to Taft and talks with him for a while. It starts to die down a little bit, and some people start to leave. Does anybody want to give me a spot hidden?
Yeah, I could do something like that.
Sure.
This is open.
I'm not worried.
Anyone? No, I mean
Failed.
just to like general perception. Like you're just sitting there. It's if you notice this basically.
Yeah, I got it. Normal
Okay.
success.
So Harold, you notice one of the times that the woman at the front turns to Taft, she touches his hand and she like leans over and whispers something in his ear. He gets up and kind of falls over himself and basically you can overhear over the crowd. He's quite loud. He's excusing himself to the captain from the captain's table. He says he's got to turn in, and he leaves. And a few minutes later, she does too.
Ooh. Interesting.
And it begins to die down a little bit. Some people begin to leave. There's just a few people remaining.
I guess I continue to enjoy my cup of coffee.
I mean, it's not really any of my business, so
Right.
I'm not going to be talking about it.
You just noticed it. There's nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not much to it. For all you know, that lady could want to get in with the Tafts. It's a very influential American family. So
You said it was Robert Taft?
Joseph Taft.
Joseph.
Yes.
That's dope. I'm going to go back to my room.
Yeah, it's William Howard Taft's son.
Yeah.
You're gonna go back to your room. Okay. You all just do y'all just leave without Princeton? Just leave Princeton to figure it out.
Yeah, it's kind of noisy, so we try telling him, but he doesn't hear us. So we just like,
I think he wanted his in canon reason to be like he runs off to the bathroom because the
Yeah.
drink he got had fruit in it or something, and he didn't want to go against Sam's doctorly orders.
just starts throwing up in the bathroom out of pure disgust of not eating fruits.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe he's seasick. Ship
Maybe.
is.
Either way, we'll probably just he'll find his way back to the room eventually. He's got the penguin.
He does. Uh oh. I need to.
Sam starts to get worried.
Hmm.
Oh wait, would he? Well, no, he wouldn't have left the penguin because then that would have given up his.
This whole
Covered.
thing, yeah.
I was gonna say maybe he left it, but I don't think that'd be the case. So, anyway,
This is
I go
gonna
back
be
to my room.
inconvenient though, because like we're gonna have to have like a penguin guiding Princeton for
Well,
the whole
that's-
trip to London.
That's kind of what he chose, so it's kind of.
And you
It's
did let
problem.
him go with it too.
And you did let him go with it, so it's kind of y'all's problem. I'm just gonna go back to my room now.
Okay, I'd have to wait here for Princeton to come back with my penguin, but when that happens, I'll go back to my room.
Okay. We'll
You
just.
did even go as far as to say that you were the trainer or whatever for the penguin.
Yeah.
I had to make it seem like it wasn't that weird. Like,
Well,
I don't know. You have to tell a lie you would believe, and I would believe that.
Okay. So yeah, after some time, you head back to your room. well, with your penguin. It's the next day. Is there anything you guys would like to do on this fine Thursday, February 19th? I'm trying to remember what day it is.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go to the wedding, weren't we?
That's tomorrow. That's the next day.
Oh, okay. I thought they said it was yesterday. I thought they said it was gonna be tomorrow, but
Yeah, it was confusing the way that I said it because I wasn't really sure how else to say it. They said not tomorrow morning, but the next day.
okay.
Yeah.
Sir Godfrey, you're a man of culture, right?
Am I with you guys?
What's a Turkish bath?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you can go ask one of the workers on the ship, one of the crew members.
Yeah,
Sure
I
they
guess
would
I can
know.
ask. So I just walk up and find someone, and I'm like, "What's a Turkish bath?"
Oh, sir, it's wonderful. It's a room. There's a bath in it, obviously, but it's also it fills with steam, and it's nice. It's nice and relaxing. Um, it's supposed to help with your skin or your mentality or something. It's very popular in the Islamic world, and well, we've adopted it because it is actually very, very good.
Hi. Hello?
Is it like a room by yourself, or?
No, everyone, I'm trying not to say sauna because I don't know how much that would have been a thing. It's everyone. You go in a towel and you relax with other people.
Interesting. Thank you for the information, sir.
No problem.
I'm not doing that. That sounds gross. I thought I could swim. Maybe swim with George.
The warm weather.
We
wasn't made
do
for me.
also have a bathing pool. It's a swimming pool. That's out of character. They call it a bathing pool. It's a swimming pool.
Okay. Maybe George would enjoy that.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do today before the wedding tomorrow?
Oh, I just came back. Wait, there's
You, they actually this is the next day. Sam waited for you to come back with his penguin, and then you guys both went back to the rooms.
Oh. That was very nice of you.
Yeah. If you guys don't have anything in particular you'd like to do today on the ship, then we'll say like you guys did the things that you're improving at, like Sam went shuffleboarding, you guys Harold went skeet shooting. So we can go with that if you guys don't have anything in particular you'd like to do.
Well, did we get a tour of the boat? And if not, can I do a walk around?
Sure you can. Give me a second. Pull that up. So you're just gonna kind of walk around it.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore a little bit.
Now, did you want to do that as like a nightly stroll? You're gonna do that. Never mind. Sorry, you're gonna do that the day after, right? During the day or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk around. If you walk around the A deck, it's a lot of. There's some storage space up here. It seems like some closets and stuff. But this is mostly cabins. Walking around deck B, there is the gymnasium, as well as the infirmary and you able to find the detective's office as well. The dining room is also on deck B. It's more towards the back of the ship. Walking down onto the lower decks, you get onto deck C. This is the not first class, basically. There's also some amenities and stuff on here. It's less rooms, but it's the first non-first class rooms. It's a lot more amenities. The lounge room, stuff like that. Once you get down into, if you do go down into deck D, that's the first below deck. That is mostly non-first class rooms. Below that is there's some stuff for the people on board to take care of the ship. There's also more non-first class rooms, but it's more of a mix now. And then below that is you probably wouldn't have gone down there just because you have no reason to right now. It's like the engine room and stuff. People don't really go down there unless there's like an issue.
Awesome.
Outside of like the engineers and stuff, but whatever. So yeah, that's basically it. I told you about all the amenities already. That's why I didn't really like go over it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the ship. Anything else you guys would like to do today? Or are you guys just having fun with your amenities and books and stuff?
I'd say that Jack is intrigued by this Turkish, what it was called?
The
Bath.
Turkish bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes in and sits in the sauna.
Yeah.
It's basically a sauna, but I believe there is an actual bath to it, but it's also, the whole point is that it's steamed.
I'm
Okay.
gonna chill in the lounge.
I
You read any books on
swim with
bats?
George.
Okay. So you guys chill for the day, basically. Gets to the next day, the 19th of February. Or the 20th, I'm sorry, of
Yeah,
February.
it's 20.
And it's the morning of the wedding. You guys get ready for it. You wear your best clothes for the wedding.
Sam's
Best
one
clothes
pair
you
of
brought.
clothes.
Yeah, best clothes you brought, whatever it is.
Put on some nice
Um,
gloves.
And it's wedding time. They've got a piano set up in this dining room. There's people milling about talking. The piano's playing as people come in. It plays. I know it's not right now, but it plays that wedding song. The name I can't remember as the bride
Comes the
comes
Bride.
down the aisle. Yeah, Here Comes the Bride. What? I couldn't remember that for some reason. What am I doing? Plays Here Comes the Bride as she comes down the aisle. Quiets down for the wedding itself. And they're married, and it's just basically a party from that point on. They're talking to everyone. They are making friends on this ship. Can everyone give me an intelligence roll? As we've gotten a bit into this wedding now, you probably would have noticed, if you do notice.
I fail.
I pass.
What's
I
the
pass.
0 on the D10 for?
It's if you're just rolling the 10 by itself, it's a 10, but with the
100.
D100, it counts as, so if you rolled a 30 and a 0, it's a 30.
I rolled a 30 and a 0.
Okay, sweet.
So that's yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay. Sam?
I just got a normal success.
Okay. Well, so all three of you noticed that Joseph Taft isn't here. He's mysteriously missing. With the hard success, Howard, you'd also notice that the woman from the captain's table is here. Maybe he just skipped out on the wedding,
Intriguing.
but who knows? He's not here.
I hope he's doing okay.
Have we talked to Taft before? Did I just like brain fart and miss this whole conversation?
You did not talk to him, but he was sitting up at the captain's table, and
Okay.
I'm sure everyone else would, once they recognized him, would be like, "Hey, that's the son of a former president."
Gotcha.
Did I say Howard? I don't know. My bad.
Yeah,
if
you
I did.
did.
Whoops. I'm gonna do that the whole campaign. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I don't know what's up. Okay, so I will say, yeah, they probably would have told you like, oh, that's the son of a former president. So you would have at least paid attention to what's going on.
Is the captain just milling about?
Yeah, the captain's just milling about. Are you gonna go up and try to talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay. You approach him kind of when he's in between conversations.
Hey, Captain.
Hi there, sir. Can I? Are you enjoying the wedding reception? Did you enjoy the processions and everything? I did my best. I'm no
Unexpected
priest.
surprise.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing to be married at sea.
So I noticed that Joseph Taft, he drank quite a bit during tea time on Wednesday. I was wondering if he's okay. I noticed he's not here.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. I haven't talked to him. I've been quite busy. Last night I told him he's welcome to come to the captain's table anytime I'm in, but I was unable to go myself last night, so even if he stopped by, I wouldn't have seen him. I'm sure he's quite a busy man. He may have just skipped out on this for personal reasons.
Can I go check on him? What room's he in?
I'm not comfortable with giving away the private information of any of our guests, let alone an esteemed guest such as a Taft.
Okay, well, you might want to send the doctor up there just to check on him. 'Cause I haven't seen him.
I certainly will. As you're talking to him, let's see. Everyone who's what is everyone else doing? You guys just kind of milling about? You guys talking to anyone in particular?
Well, at this point, is the wedding over? This is the reception after.
Yeah, this is
A
like
little party after.
the reception after the party.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna go look for the husband.
Okay. You kind of catch him between conversations. Harold. I was gonna say Howard again, but I caught it. Harold.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy? This is one of the best days of my life.
Yes, it was splendid. Lovely service. Lovely service. I don't want to bother you on your special day. I'm just gonna give you a little. What's that? Dowry? Not dowry. That's when the wife gives money to the husband. Little wedding day gift.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna slip him $200.
Whoa.
That's probably in 1920s money. That's like
Yep, I'm slipping him $200.
That's a decent chunk of change. I will say the exchange rate for pounds is. I don't know that this was true in real life in 1925, but in 1925 in the game they say do 5 pounds to $1, which doesn't feel like a lot. So that's 40 pounds, which is still a lot. It's the same amount. So I know it sounds like significantly less, but it's not. It's just
Well,
conversion.
I'm giving it to him in dollars because I
Right.
still got money.
Right. I'm just letting you know that's the conversion rate in the game. They do that just to make it easy. Like it's an easy divide by 5, multiply by 5. Okay, so yeah, he takes the money. He's like, "Wow, thank you, so kind. I'm so glad I met you." And he shakes your hand like vigorously, like he's smiled ear to ear.
Good looks. Now go enjoy your special day, son.
Really,
Tap
that's
him on the shoulder and walk off. Yeah, that's it.
You didn't want anything from him?
Nah.
Okay.
Called ingratiating yourself, Pierce. I'll use him later.
So Jack and Princeton, are you guys gonna talk to anyone in particular, or are you just milling about, enjoying your time?
Well, I'm gonna tell Jack about Joseph Taft not being here. 'Cause,
Okay.
You know, I'm like nudging him for like, God, hey Jack, do you think I can get an autograph from Joseph Taft? I don't think he's here. You know where he is?
I don't know where he would be. I would assume he's a very busy man, and is either attending to some important business or is being swarmed by people who do recognize him. So I don't think it would be right to go bother him at this time if he's not here.
I mean, before I left, did anything strange happen to him? Did he, nothing normal happens around us. Did he like start drinking really a lot, or did he act weird?
I'm gonna say real quick. I know you weren't here, so you literally don't know, like out of character. Luke can correct me, but I do not think that Harold would have told either of you. He seemed to think it was none of his business.
Nope, didn't say nothing.
What happened at the end of when he left. But I know, Justin, you literally don't know, so you were just asking. But I'm saying Jack also wouldn't have seen anything past him getting drunk.
He just shrugs it off. Okay.
Well, I don't know that I even noticed him getting drunk.
Oh, that you might not have actually.
So that's why I was simply just like.
Okay. Well, anyway,
using what I knew.
as you guys are having this discussion, you do notice that Elizabeth Dodd, or Dodd, she pulls the captain off to the side, kind of near you. Or no, she doesn't pull. I'm sorry, she doesn't pull the captain. She's trying to talk to the woman who was sitting up at the front beside Joseph Taft. That's totally my bad. She's pulling her, and she's trying to talk to her. You notice this because they're close by. And the woman looks like kind of upset at Elizabeth, and then Elizabeth, she keeps like trying to have a conversation with her, and the woman keeps backing away. Eventually, the two of you notice Elizabeth kind of whispers something in her ear. You can roll a listen check if you'd like to see if you can hear it over the people.
Wait, so who gets to roll the check?
Just these two, because they were talking to each other, and this is happening near them.
I don't hear it.
Oh, that is an extreme success.
Oh. So you're in the middle of a conversation with Princeton here, and you kind of see this going on out of the corner of your eye, and you kind of turn your head as she's like leaning in to say something to her. And this woman says, like leans into Elizabeth's ear, and it's almost like a hiss, almost, that comes out of her mouth. Not the literal hiss, but in the words that she's saying. "Keep away from you, prattling cow. You are nothing to me."
So, anyways,
you
as I
can
was saying.
you can. You wouldn't need a psychology check for this. You see Elizabeth turn around. She is visibly upset, and she like runs out of the room. Like she's like gonna cry.
So,
And sorry, I sort of was like zoning out for a little bit, I think, before this. Elizabeth is
one of the women who sat at your table. That's how you recognize her.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't sure.
She was the other person besides the couple that sat at your table.
Okay. Sorry.
did you just see that?
That was well. You, I don't think you would have noticed
you-
as much as I did
Oh,
Princeton did not
in
notice.
character.
really? Oh,
No, because I got an extreme. So,
Okay, got him.
that was interesting to say the least. She seemed very oddly upset at something.
what do you think it was?
Uh, I don't know, but that she seemed very happy the day before. I don't know what would have gotten her so worked up all of a sudden.
I just say, just mind your P's and Q's. All right, we're here to relax, you know. Because Britain, I don't know what's gonna be in the other side of the lake or the ocean, whatever. Just enjoy yourself. Don't pay too much attention to it.
Hmm.
I mean, how upset did she seem?
Quite visibly, and um, she seemed very emotionally upset at, very angry at something. Almost, I don't know. It sounded like maybe, I don't know. It sounded very strange.
I say to that, get another drink. Get another drink. It's not our business.
Professor, I don't think you noticed that I'm not much for drinking. I'll drink some coffee, but
Cop. Okay. Well, just do what
I-
you want to do, man. I'm not here to judge.
okay.
When in
thank you.
internet, what happens in international waters stays in international
waters.
waters. I don't know how I fumbled those words, but
He's drunk too.
yeah. Eventually, the it starts dying down. The piano player eventually, actually, he gets up to leave. It's probably just he's dressed in like the crew member uniform, so he probably has other work that he needs to be doing. So he gets up and he goes off somewhere. And eventually, it starts dying down. Some people start to leave. It's probably around 2 or 3 by now. So.
Oh man, this was a wedding at like at noon.
It was 11 a.m. when it started.
Wow.
Yeah, it was quite a long wedding. Also, you know,
Weddings go on for a really long time. A lot of times they
Yeah.
start in the afternoon and don't end until like people are going to bed. At least all the weddings
Yeah.
I've been to.
Speaking of going to bed, I think Sam might take a nap after the wedding.
Princeton is going to bed as well. Can you get George to guide me? I still need him, you know, to keep up this facade.
Captain's
got him
like,
here.
what facade?
I would say Jack probably. Um, I'd say Jack would probably just go back to the library and continue reading some books on law.
Okay.
Also, Princeton, you need to come up with a solution to this. I am not letting you keep my penguin for the whole trip.
Trust me, I'm trying to get out of this too.
I'll
Do
give you
you-
3 days.
Okay.
Do you you guys want to look into anything that's going on?
I mean, I didn't see anything go on except just noticing that
Taft
is it?
wasn't there.
yeah, Taft wasn't there. So
I think
Yeah.
I think Harold is the only one with enough information to know that there's something weird going on.
well,
I don't think anything weird's going on yet.
You don't think anything's weird's going on?
Nah, the dude just didn't show up to the wedding.
Okay.
Wait, did they tell me about the one lady yelling at the
Uh,
other one? Was that shared to me?
No,
they
because
may
you were.
have.
Well, he was off.
Right, but do you think you would have at some point?
I'm sure I would have mentioned at least something on the side saying how strange it was, but
Yeah.
I don't know how I could like describe what happened in like words, just because of how off-putting it was.
Well, then if you told it to me, I'd say something like, "Oh, well, isn't that a coincidence? Yesterday she said something to that one politician fellow, the American, and he left right after too."
Hmm. Don't think it could be the same thing or
I don't know.
something similar. Does she seem? Did she seem upset whenever she was talking to Mr. Taft?
No, she seemed like a person talking to somebody normally.
Hmm.
You
Stop
know.
laughing. Stop
You know,
laughing.
just a person talking to somebody normally,
You know, as people do.
as people do. Um. All right. Well, so I guess I'll be reading my book in the library, and then I'll probably go back to the dining room for tea time if that is still going on.
Oh yeah, I guess the wedding went through dinner at 12:30. Yeah. That's still happening. Um, oh shit, you know what?
What?
I guess I could have told you about this earlier. But you probably would have noticed it now because um, there is a just because you've passed by it a few times now. There's a room near yours, Godfrey, because yours is on the opposite end from everybody else's. It's had the do not disturb sign up all day, and like all day yesterday, and it's been up like all day today.
Huh?
It's you don't know whose room it is, but it's unusual.
So I just like notice it as I'm walking back to my room for the night.
Yeah, you probably notice it because you've just seen it enough
Well, you would have.
times to notice
Yeah,
that it's been there every time.
you could have noticed it going to the wedding, coming back from the wedding.
Yeah, and it just clicks in your head that that's weird because it's been like that for so long. That sign, like most people put that up when they don't want to
Yeah.
be bothered, obviously, but like the sign has been up almost the whole trip since the other night.
Okay. No, I'll take note and then go to bed.
It's like 3. I was
It
gonna
is
do
like
now.
3.
He is an old man.
Let's
It's
all
3?
meet up for tea time.
Yeah, it's
Oh
3.
my god, the time on this ship is crazy.
Yeah, I just realized I got in bed for nothing. Like, oh my god, it's 3.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to the library.
Jeez, dog. I guess I'll get some skeet shooting in.
Okay. uh, you guys head to tea time. Is everyone still headed to tea time?
Tea time. What else is there to do?
You do some investigating. Um. So you head to tea time. You get seated. It's people are definitely less energetic today than they have been all week. Like people are knocked out from that reception. After a while, the captain walks in. He gets in late. He's probably has business elsewhere. And Elizabeth stands up, and she pulls him aside. And she is basically shouting at him. So even though she's pulled him aside, like It's very clear what she's saying. You know, I don't know who this woman is, but this is not Joanna Osterman. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. This is some kind of imposter. You you need to arrest her. And Captain's going, whoa, calm down. I can't arrest somebody for no reason. Do you have any evidence of this? And she's in hysterics. She's just like, I don't know who this is. I don't know how she got here, why she's pretending to be Joanna. But I know Joanna. We lived in Paris together for a few years, and that is not Joanna. It is at this moment that Joanna walks in.
Ooh.
Mrs. Dodd, Elizabeth, her face is like flush, completely red. She's like yelling about, you need to arrest her. She sees Joanna and like runs over and tries to like, she like basically tackles her and starts like pulling at her hair. Like, I know this is a wig, you have a mask, something. This isn't, you're not her. She would never say something like that to me. A couple of stewards come over and restrain her.
I have a feeling we weren't supposed to see this.
And the captain can one of you get somebody to bring her down to the infirmary? She's clearly, something's the matter, he tells the stewards.
I can bring her down.
You can bring her.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. I can bring her down to the infirmary.
Perfect. I can't endorse any medical diagnosis from you, as you're not our doctor, but feel free to ask her any questions, and talk to the doctor about it, to the ship doctor about it.
Alrighty then.
And the stewards let her go, and she's like, cross her arms, like looking down. Yeah, you can start leading her. It's down the hallway, I believe, because the dining room and the infirmary are both on the B deck. Yeah, so it's down the hall.
So, what were you saying about Joanna?
I know Joanna. She would never say something like what she said to me.
What did he say?
She called me a cow and said that I don't mean anything to her. We were friends for years.
Strange.
That's not Joanna. I don't know who it is, but that's not her.
So, why do you think she's an imposter, though? Could she have not, like, something could have happened? She could have had some life experience. I'm not sure. People can change.
But it wasn't that long ago that I saw her. We haven't lived in the same city for quite some time, but I mean, I saw her just a few months ago.
Have you talked to her at all on the ship? Like, since earlier?
I only noticed that she was here at dinner at tea time the other night. That was the first time I noticed that she was here. Before then, and then I didn't see her the whole next day. We were both at the wedding. I figured might as well go talk to her, and she said that to me.
Yeah, that is quite strange. is there any information that only the real Joanna would know? Like, that we could ask her to see if she's an imposter?
You could ask her about. You could ask her about our time in Paris. You could ask her about who she lived with. Her roommate was a man, a gentleman. I probably wouldn't have been in the 20s. Never mind. I'm sorry. Retract. It was another lady. Her name was Meredith. You could ask her about her. I realized after I said that Emma's letter was to Meredith. Oops, Amelia's letter. Whatever, it's fine. We'll roll with it.
Unfortunately, I have to bring you to the ship's doctor.
That's
I think it'd
okay.
be suspicious if I didn't.
I know I made a scene. They'll release me soon.
Yeah. I'll say it was just a bit of anger. Maybe you can... emotion from the wedding, maybe. But let us know. Maybe meet with all of us later tonight. If you get out tonight.
Sure, I don't know when I'll get out, but I can try and meet up with you.
Okay. Then I lead her to the doctor.
All right. To leave her there. Yeah.
So I head back and I talk to everyone. I think there's something strange going on the ship.
Oh, wait a minute. Before he gets back, does anything happen while he's gone? Like, what's going on with the other girl who just got her shit beat in?
The captain pulls her aside pretty much, and basically like they talk in like hushed voices over in the corner of the room. She eventually just goes and sits down calmly and fixes her hair and.
Yeah, so she's not beat up.
No.
Okay.
She was mostly trying to like pull her hair, like pull off something like a disguise of some kind.
Gotcha. When you
Yep.
said she got like football tackled, I was like, oh, she's over the count.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. She definitely got tackled. Like she was down on the ground, but she wasn't like trying to harm her. She was trying to show that it wasn't who it was, who it seemed that it was. So Sam comes back, tells you, recounts what has been told to him.
I think something strange is going on this ship. First off, Joseph Taft, I haven't seen him since the first tea time we had, and that was 2 days ago.
Strange.
Yeah, I asked the captain to send the medic to his room to check on him, but I don't think that's been done. Do any of y'all have an idea on where he might be?
You're asking the wrong person.
I mean, I didn't really notice it until Sir Godfrey pointed it out to me. I think this whole thing's been strange. Seeing a woman tackle another woman in and of itself is strange.
It's 20s.
Yeah. Elizabeth said something about how Joanna whispered to her something about her being a cow, which is apparently not very characteristic of Joanna, and that's why she thinks she's an imposter.
That's why she was so upset last night. Sorry, earlier today. That's why I
In the
should have
morning.
earlier today. Well, I think it would have been afternoon because the wedding takes a long time, and then yeah, or noon.
But
Oh,
I think I have an idea on how to kind of confirm if she might be an imposter. I
okay.
asked Elizabeth some detail about Joanna's life that we could use to test. And apparently she had a roommate in Paris named Meredith. So I'll see if I could kind of bring that up in casual conversation and see if she knows anything about it.
Uh,
But I do think we need to find where Joseph Taft is too.
I agree. If you would like some help in the interrogating, I have a little bit of experience. If you need any assistance, but
We're
I'm
not
sure by this.
interrogating.
Well, questioning. I mean, whatever you want to call it. If you'd like any like backup assistance, I'll be happy to help.
This was supposed to be a vacation before we went back to detective work.
The calm before the storm.
Well, we got a good couple days in at least, I'd say.
Damn it, I'm in.
Yeah, those days just flew by. But I'm in too. Adventure.
Sir Godfrey, would you have any idea where Taft is?
No.
Yeah. I don't know why you keep on asking us that.
The captain walks up at this point, and he goes, "Sir, I was looking to talk to you.
Who?
Yes, sir.
Sam.
Oh, phew.
I sent the ship's doctor up to Taft's room today. He's not there. This isn't necessarily worrying yet, but you're right. I haven't seen him in a while. I've asked around. Very few people have seen him. I would prefer this didn't turn into a missing person. So, lots of bad press for this boat and this crew and myself as captain. To lose someone as important as that, please. This is awkward because you're just a passenger, but please find him. I don't know that he's lost yet. I don't know where he is, but I want this to stay hush if he is lost.
Can you not tell me there's a detective's office on our ship?
There is, but he has to report everything.
We're in international waters. What laws compel him to report?
Well, we have to follow the regulations, otherwise countries will bar us from docking in their ports. I'm also sure the Chief Justice of the United States would not like it if his son went missing on one of our boats.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for him.
Okay. Thank you.
Could we search his room to see if we could have any idea from that?
As long as you keep it hush, I can have a key in your room before you get back over there.
Okay.
To his room.
We'll keep it hush.
Okay. I guess it would be hush hush, whatever. What's fine. Pierce Cannon. So he walks away. The rest, unless you'd like to do anything, the rest of the tea time passes uneventfully. Nope. Okay. Tea time passes fairly uneventfully. I gotta see.
I'll let them know that we're finding Joseph Taft.
Okay.
Are y'all aware of that?
And Pierce, I wasn't looking at your face
Uh-huh.
when you asked Sam to go and find Taft. And just the pause that you did made it sound like the captain was so sad. Please find him for me.
Um.
Like
Yeah.
an audio listener.
Well, you all head back to your rooms. There's a note with the key that basically says, don't head over there until late tonight when more people are in their rooms. And yeah. Are you guys just gonna wait until what time do you think?
Not too late. I go to bed early, so like shortly after dinner.
I might try to just mingle with people and see if I can find out where Joanna, what room she's in.
Okay.
What do I want to do? Safe bet is to can I go to the library and read about the ship? There's like, if there's like any nooks and crannies that I should know about, like the model of the ship.
Would that be available in the ship's library? I don't feel like it would, honestly.
Copy of the blueprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be
in the captain's
available.
quarters.
Right.
You know what? Can I read about like John Taft write a book, or Joseph Taft? Sorry, did write a book, so I can read about know him more personally.
Popular enough that you'd find on a
Yeah.
library.
I don't know that it would be popular enough that you would find it here.
Well, I mean, he did find some stuff about ancient Egypt. Enough to study hieroglyphics.
Egyptology is very popular in the 1920s.
Never
Let it
mind.
Slide.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'd say we're just gonna have to do this good old-fashioned way, and just barge into rooms, just question everybody.
Oh, you know, I'll be down with that. Play good
Well-
cop, bad cop.
Yeah. Well, the
No,
room
No, just
number
up.
for Taft's room is on the key, probably. So, and Sam is trying to find out what Joanna's room is. Give me. I'm actually gonna say if you were to approach like the captain with that, give me like a how would you approach the captain with like that?
I don't know if I'd approach the captain. I might just look for a rich, affluent-looking person.
Okay. What do you ask? What do you say?
Hey, I was wondering where Joanna's room was. She dropped some of her jewelry at the scene that happened at the tea time. I was wondering if I could give it back to her.
I mean, I know who Joanna is after that mess of an event earlier, but I don't know what room she's in. I don't know. I've been asking around myself. I'm curious about who this person is, and not many people seem to know her.
Do you think the captain would know her?
I mean, the captain would probably have information on everybody, but she keeps to herself.
I guess I'll have to ask the captain then.
Yeah. I should have just asked you and led you that way instead of telling you in the beginning. All right. Are you gonna go ask the captain right now? See if you can find it.
Yeah, before it gets too late.
Okay. So you can you find the captain. He's kind of walking around.
Hey,
Oh,
Captain.
Sam, do you have any information for me?
No, we're still waiting to check Taft's room.
Okay.
It's not late enough. But I noticed Joanna dropped her necklace during the scene at tea time. I was wondering if what her room was so I can give it back to her.
Oh, okay. She's in B20.
Okay. I'll stop by and give it to her.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. And he like speeds off. He might be doing his own investigating, trying to figure out where this Taft guy went.
Fair, as expected.
Yeah. What time do you guys think you want to wait until to go to Taft's room?
Around tea time, where everybody's like congregating in the tea room.
Well, tea time was when the thing went down.
Oh, we're still on the same day. Okay, well,
Yes.
we want to do it before everybody's sleeping, so.
We're going to
somewhere-
do it after most people are back in their rooms. So I'd say maybe
So we don't stir drama.
11.
11. Okay.
Say that's pretty good time.
Okay. You guys end up walking up near the stern, which is the front, I believe, of the ship. Yeah, the stern is the front. Does anyone want to? If anyone is kind of like looking around as you walk over there, you can go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll.
Well, I don't think I've been to this part of the ship yet, so I'd be
Yeah, I'd be looking around.
interested. And I failed.
I got a hard success.
I got a hard success as well.
Okay. So anyone who succeeded sees a figure throwing a bag into the water on a lower deck.
I sprint over there, thinking that could be Joseph Taft.
He's on a lower deck.
Oh,
So you're on deck A. You could jump over the railing if you want. So like, let me set the scene a little bit more. So you're on deck A. There's kind of this like railing that overlooks the rest of the ship, and you can see probably down to deck B and C. Deck B kind of that railing, that kind of balcony goes out further than on deck A, so you can see deck B, and then on deck C, on the level, on the main level, you can see there's a thing that goes all the way around the ship, and there's also kind of this like open area underneath both of the balconies. So you can kind of see them like closer to the side of the ship, on all the way down on C. If you are looking over there like intently and like you're thinking about trying to run down there, you can give me another spot hidden roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this in a way that.
Yeah, anybody who saw the guy throw the bag can roll another spot hidden if you'd like.
Spot
Okay.
hidden time.
normal success.
Oh, well, almost a fumble, but didn't fumble. But
Okay.
96. That's not a fumble yet, right? Oh,
What-
no, it is a fumble.
Yeah. Sam, that normal success, my friend. You go to look and you're kind of like looking to see if you can tell who it is that's throwing the stuff into the water, and then you feel Princeton like tap you on the shoulder. He's like, "Did you see that? That guy? He threw something in the water. Oh my god! What? Oh my! Oh! I can't believe it."
Did you see it? Okay, let me close your eyes, and then I'll try to tell you what it is, and then you'll like, whoa.
Princeton, I can see it. I'm looking at it. We need to go see what's going on down there.
The guy who threw the stuff in the water is like run off at this point.
Well, we need
Well-
to check out the B level, right? The B deck.
The Taft is on A. The Joanna is on B. So
What deck was the guy throwing the body on?
he was down on. We'll say it was on the B deck. Yeah.
Okay.
He like threw it over.
So let's check out Taft's room, and then we need to look around the B deck, see if there's any signs that what was in that bag was Taft.
Okay. I'll go with you.
Well, let's go to Taft's room.
So you guys head to Taft's room. There's a "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door. Harold, this is that door. There's been this "Do Not Disturb" sign has been on basically since the morning after Taft disappeared.
Huh. So there's been a do not disturb sign on this door for a while now.
You could have told me that earlier.
It was just a door. I don't know. I thought somebody was just chilling or like relaxing.
If when you guys head in, you turn the key in the lock, door swings open. This room is clean. There's nobody in here. There's no signs of a struggle. This room is spotless. You would know from being guests on the ship, if you put on the "Do Not Disturb" sign, the people who clean won't come in, which means there's been nobody in this room for as long as that "Do Not Disturb" sign has been up.
Uh-oh. That's, I don't think Taft stayed in this room. Are you sure this is the right key? In the right room?
Yeah,
That's definitely the right key because it worked.
That doesn't match up.
Well, the "Do Not Disturb" has been on there basically like since the day after he disappeared, which was already like a full day into the trip.
So do like the beds? Does the bed look messy at all, or is it like completely spotless as if there was nobody here to begin with?
No, the room is spotless, and somebody might have come in and cleaned like while he was at tea time the night that the wedding was announced, but it definitely seems like, this room is spotless. Somebody came in here and cleaned, and nobody's been in here since whenever that was.
Okay, something fishy going on. I feel like Taft hasn't slept here since tea time. So, what is up with
Good
that?
observation.
I know.
Or somebody cleaned up the room after. Somebody else got in here.
They didn't move Taft without the captain knowing, so...
So, I think maybe, do we have a lead on that woman that was accused of being an imposter?
Yeah, I know her room number.
I'd say that's probably the next place we should go. I don't know that there's much for us to look for in here.
It's kind of late. We'll have to come up with the plan if we want to talk to her tonight. But first, I kind of want to walk around the B deck, see if there's any trail if there's a bag with a body in it, it might, I don't know.
It wasn't that big of a bag. It was like
Okay.
it was like a trash bag, basically.
Well, do we want to try to talk to Joanna?
Maybe we can try and discuss in the morning, and maybe, like, if we see her at, like, let's just say we see her at tea time. What if, a few of us are chatting with her, and then, like, one or two of us go and investigate in her room or something?
Well, that's a good plan. But y'all don't have the key to her room.
Well, yeah, that's why I said one or two of us. So if you wanted to search Sam, we could just talk with her and sort of distract, per se.
Well, I do need to talk with her, actually, to ask her about Paris, to see if she is an imposter.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So, me and Harold
Princeton?
Godfrey
Oh.
can talk with her, and y'all two can find a way in.
Okay. I think that's a good plan.
Do we know if she does anything at breakfast? I guess we haven't been to.
Yeah. Well, you guys probably have gone to breakfast a couple of times in the days we like sped through, but she usually goes to breakfast. As far as many times as you've been, she's been there once or twice.
Okay, we'll talk to her at breakfast, and y'all can go do that.
All right. Which room was it again?
E20.
B20. Okay.
You could even like see if you can find a key in the captain's quarters, or wherever they might keep the keys.
Which room
I know
was Which room was Mr. Taft's room again?
Right next to
Which
Harold's
which
room.
It was like
Which
across the
one?
hall from Harold, and Harold was in it was like in A12 or something like that. I should have written these down.
The A12 or A13, something like
Yeah,
that.
I have mapped out where you guys are on a map that they give you for this adventure. They do not have room numbers, so I've been making them up.
Okay.
So I know where you guys are. I just don't know what to call it, which I guess is I probably should have expected to need to know what to call it. But he was in like A12 or A10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thought is that maybe if, well, how about I think on it? We can think over it overnight, and then we'll maybe discuss either at breakfast or a little bit before breakfast more details.
Actually, I had an idea. You could maybe pretend to be Joanna's servant and just tell the crew that she lost her key and would like a replacement. It might be as simple as asking for a key for B20.
Sure.
That might be something to think about, but
I'll consider it. But let's reconvene in the morning. Let's think over it.
okay.
You're definitely
Yeah,
gonna have to. If you go that route, you're definitely gonna have to talk someone into it. Like,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
All right.
Night passes. It is the morning of the 21st. And this is the 5th day on the ship, I want to say. 5 out of 8.
I think we boarded on the 18th or 17th.
Yes, this will be the 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We skipped a day, and I didn't count it on the calendar. Because I definitely did, because we got on the ship on the 18th, and then we skipped a day basically, and then the second night we had the wedding announcement. We skipped the next day, which was the 3rd day, which would have been the 20th, and then the wedding was on the 21st.
No, so we boarded on the ship on the 17th. We basically
You boarded on the 17th.
boarded on the 17th. We had the 18th when the wedding was announced. 19th we blew by. Then the wedding was on the 20th.
Did somebody lied to me and said we boarded on the 18th, or I just totally made it up in my head? I'm pretty sure somebody said it 2 seconds ago.
I said 17th or 18th, I think.
Okay. Well, either way, it's the 5th day on the ship. Then it's the 21st. I was right the first time.
You were right.
So, 21st, the morning of the 21st. You guys just gonna head to breakfast to meet up?
Yeah.
All right.
So, I think about it overnight, and I think, well, I'd say it's at least worth talking about. So, I bring up my idea. I say, so I thought about it a little bit more. What if we maybe tried to... I guess I should ask this before I even say anything. Is Mr. Taft's was Mr. Taft's room did it like have a balcony or anything on it? I don't know that we
No,
really
it's yeah, no, not on this on this ship. No, not really.
Okay. All right, never mind. Then my idea won't work. I was going off assumption, so never mind. Disregard.
Okay.
So I may be able to. I could try and persuade the captain to say that, or at least like fill him in on the details of what we found so far, and maybe try and persuade him to just, give me the key to the ladies' room so that way I could quietly investigate while she's at breakfast.
Go for it. I don't have any objection to
I
that.
can use my whip out the journalist card. Just be like, I'm an investigative journalist. I know how to do this.
Investigative privileges.
If he fails to give you the key, come by breakfast and like give me a wink, and I'll try a plan B.
Okay. I'm kind of scared, but I'll trust you on this one. So,
Okay.
So we sit at breakfast and I'll sip on my coffee.
How do you take your coffee? Black?
A little bit of cream with a good little bit of sugar.
Sure.
Jack takes his coffie with like the tiniest splash of cream,
Like one,
and
like one
and
little
the
cream
whole
thing.
cup of sugar.
No, like a good
Yeah, I
tablespoon
know.
of sugar.
I know what you mean. It was funny the way that you described it.
Words are hard.
I gotcha.
English.
So the captain comes in briefly to basically talk to the stewards, and then he's like headed out again. So if you want, you could catch up to him if you like got up.
Yeah, sure. I can get up and try and chase him down a little bit.
Okay. Kind of speed walk to catch up to him.
Yeah. Captain.
Yes. You're working with Sam on the finding our special guest.
Yes, sir. So the room that we went into that was supposedly the special guest's room was spotless. There was nobody in it. It didn't look like there was anybody that had been in it since it was cleaned.
Yes, that's what I was told. I don't know if I guess you wanted to look around. And you would have. I just kind of skipped through it. I wasn't going to make you roll anything there was nothing to find. I guess you would have you would have wanted to look around just in case there was something. I know when I sent the doctor over there, he wasn't looking for anything. He just noticed Taft was missing and left to come talk to me about it.
Yes,
but-
sir. We have some sneaking suspicions about the woman that claim that Elizabeth, Miss Elizabeth, claimed to be an imposter. We have a little bit of a sneaking suspicion. First I should, I guess, inform you. I'm an investigative journalist for the New York Times. And so I was wondering if maybe there was any way I could at least inspect this person's room in the event that she may be an imposter, just to be on the safe side at the very least, to make sure that there's no funny business going on.
I don't know that would be incredibly appropriate. But,
I would do it while she was out, and I would be sure to make it brief.
Give me a persuade.
Fail.
All right. No, I don't think that would be very appropriate. I have no reason to believe that that wasn't just a feud between friends. Um, it was strange. I've never seen much like that happen on one of my voyages, but I wouldn't feel appropriate to just assume guilt based off of the ramblings of frankly someone who seemed quite crazed.
Yeah, I understand, sir. Um, yeah, I understand, and I respect your perspective on this. I will do as you wish. I just thought it would be at least worth asking and inquiring about, um, just just for to be on the safe side.
Well,
So, but that's what we have so far. There's nothing really for us to find. So,
good luck.
thank you.
I've been looking around as much as I can, but hopefully we find him soon.
Yeah, I hope we find him soon as well. It'd be a great travesty to have something terrible happen to him on the ship.
He shakes your hand and then turns around and like speeds off.
So I go back into the dining room and I just sort of enter in. Are they talking to anybody, or are they still sitting at the table at this point, or?
I don't know. Were you guys just
Yeah,
kind
just chilling.
chilling?
Tea time.
I was gonna go talk to.
Okay. So you
Joanna.
were okay. So you go over. What do you say to Joanna?
Hey, Joanna. I wanted to come check on you. Yesterday was quite an event. Wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, yes, I'm okay. Thank you. She kind of goes back to like sipping on her tea.
So I round the corner at this point and I see Sam. And I sort of try and give him like not a super obvious, but like a little bit of a wave, and then I wait for him to see me, and then I give him the wink.
So, I'm a doctor. Not just any doctor, though. I'm a chiropractic doctor. And a good way to get rid of stress is with a nice massage. I was wondering if you would be interested in being a patient and getting a nice massage later.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna. It's probably gonna need a fast talk.
I failed.
You.
Oh,
do
God.
do chiropractors give massages? I thought it was.
Or take it.
Probably call them
like-
corrections, but in plain folk terms, it's called a massage.
Okay. I don't know that I can. Are you licensed?
Yeah, in the state of New Jersey.
Oh, I don't trust New Jersey. I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn that down.
I'm sorry. So, did you know a girl named Meredith?
Um, from where?
From Paris. She traveled to New York sometime, and I just had a chance meeting with her, and I heard her name a few times on the ship.
Possibly. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, sorry for taking up your time.
It's no problem. And she kind of turns away from you. Kind of clearly done with this conversation.
So I'll go back, sit down, enjoy my cup of coffee I left.
So, she didn't know who Meredith was, which which is a clear sign she's an imposter.
Yeah, there's an imposter among us, huh?
She would know who her roommate was in Paris. So
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to search her room.
Way to
but we
take
can
everyone
maybe,
out of the game, my man. Oh boy. Sorry,
but
go on.
maybe we can find other ways of investigating her. Maybe talk to Elizabeth.
Okay.
In fact, we should probably check on her, see if she's still in the medical ward.
Medical? Oh. Yeah, we should. I do want to keep my eye on Joanna, but, non-discreetly, and I'm not sure how well I can do that. I am thinking out loud here, so I'm just realizing that's a really bad idea for me to do. But I still feel like we should keep a track with
You
her.
would never suspect a blind person's keeping track of her.
Yeah, that's the thing. But, we'll see. We'll see. I will try to follow her. Thank you, Sam, for giving me the inspiration to do that. That's how this works. I'll just stay here at this table.
Okay.
I put another slice of butter in my coffee.
Oh my god.
Y'all don't like buttered coffee?
No. What?
I
Who does
can't-
that?
I'm blind. I really can't, taste.
What? I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure blindness can still give you the ability to taste.
That's a
Also,
common misconception.
Don't humor him, Jack.
We know you're not blind. You realize that.
I'm trying to get in character, try to get in the role here. Okay.
Oh my god.
I gotta believe I'm blind for, Right now, I'm about to get the performance of the century.
This is like a double standard of role playing right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to be an actor, but that's after this entire deal is over. Right now, I have to act like a blind man and follow Joanna somehow and make it.
Princeton, I think we need to give you some mental health at some point. Like, I don't know, psychologist or something. There's something definitely wrong with you.
That's what you think. That's what you
Yes.
think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take some advice from some doctor. Yeah, I don't think I trust doctors very much. I think I know what's wrong with me, so, and there's nothing wrong with me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just leave some coloring books in your room in case you need them.
Thank you. Just gonna.
Okay.
You guys go on. I'll stay here and try to follow conspicuously. Some acting
Well, we should-
exercises.
Plan out what we're gonna do next.
Well, I'd say I think Phillips has his plan figured out. I'm not
I ever?
entirely sure what to do at this point. Since I would assume your backup plan did not go well, Sam.
No, it didn't.
It's quite unfortunate. So yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for what to do next. I mean,
We could see if she just left her door unlocked. Maybe she's just really trusting.
perhaps, but I feel like we need to make sure that she's not around when we do that. So, would we? I don't know if we would have enough time to do it now. Maybe closer to dinner or tea time.
Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, what do you think we should do? Maybe just walk around the boat and see if we notice anything else strange.
It's
Or-
called reconnaissance, Mr. Douglas.
Sorry, Sir Godfrey. Reconnaissance. Or did you have any other ideas as to what to do next, Sam?
Yeah, I think some reconnaissance. I think looking at the B deck, the C deck, and maybe some of the lower class decks would be a good idea. At least looking around. Just to really get an idea of what's going on here.
All right. I'd say that's probably a good thing to do while we wait. In the meantime, so let's head that way then.
Okay. So you guys are just kind of walking around.
Yes.
What's the lowest deck you guys go down to? Do you guys just go down to the lowest passenger deck?
Yeah, probably E, or the lowest passenger deck.
Okay. You reach the. You basically are looking around all the decks, and it's, especially on the lower two, it's basically nothing but rooms. It's quite like dim almost down here. It's like very. It's not as nice as the upper decks. And yeah, I mean you don't really find too much down here. Some people milling about, going about their day.
All right.
What are you guys waiting for?
Just dinner.
To 12:30.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys kind of look around. Comes to 12:30. Head back up to the first class dining room. Get seated.
Well, we wanted to. Well, we wanted to wait until we see. Till we see. I keep forgetting her name.
Joanna.
Joanna, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My,
I thought I was following her.
You were following her?
Yeah, that's why I was just like, I was pretending to be a blind man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually trying to get in the role while following her.
Okay. I did not catch that. Okay, so she spends kind of a role can I give you? There is an acting, but you don't have any points in that for sure. So I'm probably going to give you a hard roll at something else.
This is not going to end well. This is what Princeton would do.
Would you have disguise? I'd give that to you at normal instead of hard.
If I can get a 5 or lower.
I would give you stealth at normal instead of hard.
Roll under 20.
Alternatively, trying to see if there's anything else I can give you.
You're really trying.
I am.
I think half the point of this is that Princeton is not very good at this.
Okay, sure. Roll that stealth check.
Oh, hey, my mom's walking.
Oh,
And climatic.
what a good time. Well,
Oh! Okay. Sorry, I just had to, get in the roll there. Alright, Here we go. 81.
all right. You're not sure, but you think she spots you, like, she like makes her way to the stairs that go down from like the C deck, the lounge, the lounge area. Excuse me. And she kind of looks around. She glances around. She goes down a floor, and she's waiting at the stairs. and she sees you coming down the stairs. She goes down again, and she's just kind of like she's kind of like moved down the hallway, but you can tell she's like looking over her shoulder, and she sees you come down the stairs, and then she like speed walks forward and like around a corner, and you come around that corner, and there's like another set of stairs, and she's gone. There's stairs up and down. So.
Ooh. I don't think you did well, guys. Are you giving me the choice of going up the stairs or down the stairs?
You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying she's gone.
Okay.
When you came around the corner. You can do whatever you want.
I'm going up the stairs.
Okay. You do not find her. She is gone. So, yeah. Now dinner time, or did anybody else have anything else they wanted to do?
What's Sir Godfrey been up to?
Nothing.
Cool.
Yeah,
Dinner-
a bit of a loss.
Dinner time. There is, yeah. We're it's dinner time. It's around 2:30. Are you guys gonna? So you guys are gonna wait until Joanna shows up, right?
Yeah, me and Sam wait for Joanna to show up to
Okay.
dinner.
Joanna walks up to the dining room, and you see her.
I guess we'll sort of nudge Sam and be like, do we want to go now and see, or do we want to, what do you want to do here?
Yeah, I'll just walk down and see if her room's unlocked.
Okay. I guess it'd be a,
Try to take the key from her. Like, I don't know.
I mean, if you
pickpocket her.
Yeah.
if you feel brave enough to do so, then sure, but I think that's pretty risky.
That's how I supported myself at the circus.
Be a sleight of hand roll if you want to do it.
Yeah, like, on my way out, I'll walk by her chair and just, like, kind of put my hand into her purse, and as I'm walking past.
It's like just this big purse, and he's just like putting his hand all the way down.
And then he rifles through it as
Just
he's
like
like,
shaking the
he's
whole
like,
bag around.
he's like,
Stop moving.
he's like standing there, and he's like, and he like grabs it.
Anyway,
Give me a roll.
Okay, I actually have a lot in sleight of hand, so hopefully this goes well.
You also have a lot of fast talk, and that didn't go well either.
Hard success.
All right. Yeah, you pull a key out. They're on rings, so that way they can like hang them up. So you feel for the ring with one key on it, and you pluck it right out. Yeah, you now have her room key, B20.
So I just keep walking out, like I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. The dining room's on the B floor, so you head straight out. You find it pretty easily, and you head inside. If you want, do you want to head inside? Just checking.
Yes, this is the
Okay.
point.
All right, gotcha. So heading into Joanna's cabin. It's weird. There's like nothing in here. It's like, at least in Taft's cabin, he had like, personal belongings. Like there was a suitcase. He had open. And it looked like there was like some stuff pulled out of it that was like around the room, kind of personalizing it a little bit, putting his stuff down. He had clothes hanging up, stuff like that. There's nothing like that in this room. It's basically empty. There's no clothes. All there is a suitcase.
Okay, I'm gonna open up the suitcase.
Or there, I'm sorry. There's a suitcase and an attaché case. Attaché. Opening the suitcase, there is a single mink hat. And that's it.
Is it like a statue or little figure? Or an actual mink cat?
Or I'm sorry. There's a fancy hat and a mink stole.
Okay.
It's like a fur jacket type thing.
And then what's in the Apache case?
Opening that up, there are 2 small glass vials that have this like blue liquid that is kind of. Do you know when you look at like a bubble and you can look at it from different angles and it like it distorts what's behind it slightly differently and there's kind of like this like reflection, this rainbowish reflection off of it. That's what this liquid looks like. It looks like that when the bubble is blown. There's one other thing. There's 2 vials of that, and there's another small vial that has a clear liquid that's left like this kind of weird residue on the inside of the vial.
I guess I'll take them.
Okay.
I'll take them. I'll close up the suitcases. And lock the door on my way out. And then I guess what I'll do is I'll throw the key in the ocean. That way she's not going to be able to like
Take it, track it back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it might delay her finding out that someone went through her stuff. And I'll walk back to the dinner with the vials in my pocket.
All right.
Cool.
You're back.
So I've found these 2 blue vials and this 1 clear vial in her room. And they're quite suspicious. I'm thinking of showing them to the captain.
Do you think they may be drugs?
They could be poison. Maybe she poisoned Taff. I don't know.
We
But I've
don't
never
want
seen-
that happening.
Princeton, you should test it.
You could.
Rude.
But
Oh, gratuitous. That was.
I mean, you're quite a brave man, Princeton.
My mind is telling me no. My body is telling me yes. Nah, I'm not gonna say no.
oh,
Princeton.
okay.
Give me an
What?
idea roll, which is intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay. Well, I got a 10, and I've got a 90 in intelligence. So it's
So
Uh,
Brain movement.
Okay, so
or, no, it's an extreme.
either way,
guys, I got a
um,
thinky.
it is strange. Even before she saw you, Joanna seemed very intent on going to the lower levels, the lower decks. Most people who go first class never go below the lounge level. That's the lowest they go the whole way. But she was really intent upon going to the lower decks for some reason.
Guys, I think that she was trying to go to the lower decks, and go to the lower decks isn't very usual for a person of her class. That's just a thinky I had, right there.
But we checked the lower passenger decks.
Yeah, but then did you find anything interesting in there?
No, not really.
Maybe in the like maintenance room or engine room.
Yeah, we didn't quite go that far.
We could maybe pull the captain aside and see if he'll lead us down there.
Sure. Do we want to show him the vials before, or do we want to wait on those?
We'll show him the vials, but once we're out in the hall, not in here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is there a way to... I don't want to seem suspicious that we go to the captain all at once.
Why don't you just go then, Sam, since you have
See,
the vials?
I'm
well,
scared
I
that
think
if
we
you
all go together somehow.
I'm scared that if you show it to him, he's gonna start assuming that it was you and trying to frame her.
I don't think
Yeah, but-
that the captain is quite egregious like that. Considering how the captain has now put us put some of us in charge of trying to deal with the situation over his own investigators or whatever they do.
Detectives.
You can just wait till dinner ends and then talk to him.
Sure, that works.
Sounds like an idea.
Sure, there's no reason to rush.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys find him after dinner ends. You all have news for me, I'm sure.
We do.
You've not all approached me like this before. What's
So, Joanna, we found a convenient way into her room.
I don't want to know about this. But what did you find?
In her possession were these two vials with strange iridescent liquid. And I show him the two blue vials. And then this one clear vial with a little bit of white residue.
And she also likes to go downstairs.
Yeah, she likes to go to the lower decks, which seems a little unusual. So I was wondering if we could check the engine room. Maybe
So I've been told I'm blind.
Yeah,
but,
you're free to go down to the engine room if you'd like. I'll confiscate these. We'll run some tests on them. See if they're drugs or anything. They certainly don't seem normal.
Are you? It seems a little suspicious that you want to take them, but
I mean, were you not giving these to me to do something with? I can't just. We don't know what this is. I can't just like arrest her or accuse her of
fair
anything.
point.
Okay. But you're free to go down to the engine room if you'd like. I can. I'll tell someone to go down there and let anybody down there know that you're headed down at some point.
Okay.
Okay. Are you guys going straight there, or?
Do you all want to go get some supplies from our rooms? Because I'm definitely gonna get my knife.
I brought literally nothing that would be of use.
I'm not going to start walking around the ship with my rifle.
Yeah.
Just a big ass rifle on the back of Godfrey's back.
Didn't you say you brought your crowbar, Princeton?
I did bring my crowbar. Ayo. Yeah, okay.
I didn't bring anything that would. I don't think I brought anything that would be of use unless you want my pen and journal.
Well,
I could loan you my revolver, but don't shoot it unless it's life or death. We don't want to make a scene on the ship.
Well, yeah, of course.
Just make sure to stow it away so no one can see it.
I don't know what Jack would be wearing at this point. So like, I guess I could just like sort of tuck it in
Tuck
my
it
pants,
under
put my
your shirt.
shirt over
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
yeah, that
I
works.
guess that would work.
Yep. So we have one person with a gun, two people with
Melee.
weapons, and one person with nothing. All right.
And you're an old man. So
you guys head down to the engine room, boiler room, the maintenance room. whatever you want to call it. Attache. You know what? That I actually have heard that word before. Sorry, Twitch chat. Somebody corrected how to pronounce it. Attache. That yes. That is definitely. I've heard that word before, and I just forgot in the moment. Cool. Now I know. So you guys head down to the maintenance level. It's quite a large room. There's a bunch of there's obviously this is a huge ship. There's a big engine room. There's pipes going all over the place. There's some wiring. There is a furnace on that you can see like all the way down on one end of the room through these pipes. You walk through. The smell is... I mean, it's disgusting. First of all. Like, it's an extremely weird scent that you can't really place immediately. But it reeks, and it's musky. You can roll a natural world check to discern what it is.
Here we go. I got 45 in this. 27 out of 45, so I got
Anyone else succeed?
What's the roll? Sorry.
Natural world.
Oh, yeah.
You fumbled?
Yep, 97.
Oh boy. I'm gonna let that one slide because I honestly have no idea how I would like if he knows what the smell is, he knows what the smell is. You know what I mean?
I failed.
He just finds it slightly unpleasant.
Yeah.
Well, him being a rich person, he'd find it extremely disgusting.
I'll say, Harold, it just smells like BO down here. Like, it's, ew. Gross. Princeton, to you can tell this is like reptile smell. It's like the musk of like, and the scent of like reptiles or snakes. This kind of like scaly, heavy scent. This heavy scent. That's what it smells like.
Guys, I think we're surrounded by snakes, because if you smell that, I recognize that smell as a snake smell. See? Snake.
That's kind of scary. What would snakes be doing on a boat in the furnace room?
I've had it with these no, I'm not gonna make that snakes on the plane reference. Yeah, I'm scared. I don't like snakes. I'll tell you that much.
So walking, if you guys are gonna try and search this room, you walk through. You begin to hear this really strange noise. You really cannot pinpoint what it is, but it's like this continuous, like almost like suction noise. And then it's like it's like this suction noise, and then just kind of like movement, like this fidgeting almost, and then it happens again, and then there's more fidgeting. Eventually you pinpoint the sound of that noise, and you come around a corner. There is this hulking body. It's wearing human clothes, but you can see its head. The front end of it is elongated into the snout. It's got a tail that leads from its back. It's scaly. On its hands and feet are clawed, and again green and scaly. You can see from its head that its jaw is like unhinged, and it's swallowing someone. Does everyone want to give me some sanity checks all around?
Oh. Pierce
Great.
actually remembered this time.
They did.
Okay, I pass.
Damn. I got a 66 and I have a 61 insanity.
Okay, real quick, let me check something.
Can I spend luck on sanity?
No, you cannot.
Damn it. I failed. I hit an 89, I need an 88.
If you succeeded, you lose 1 sanity. If you passed, lose. It's normally a D6 to see one of these creatures, but I'm gonna say a D8 because you're watching it ingest someone. So if you failed,
Yeah.
if you failed, yeah, a D8.
Oh, I lost 7 sanity.
Oh!
I lost 1. We can add that up to 8.
4.
4. So Princeton, my friend, you lost more than 5.
I know.
Do you want to make me an intelligence check to see if you grasp the situation?
Let's hope I do. Intelligence check.
You don't want to grasp the situation.
I don't.
don't
And I got
wanna
a
grasp the
90.
situation.
So I do.
You do grasp the situation. Perfect.
Oh, here I go with the sanity check.
Oh man, it's been a while since I put my thing away that had all the insanity on it.
Yeah, well,
Instead of claustrophobia, you have claustrophobia.
Funnier than any of the jokes I've made this entire session.
All right. Go ahead and so you fully grasp the situation. Go ahead and roll a D10.
D10. This is a D10. Okay. This is the one 0 on it. I got a 2.
So you. Oh, I guess I'm sending this to you actually, so that way you can, because we were gonna do that. I'll just copy and paste it for you. You can roll with it however you like. So, as you see this, you see another shape jump out at you out of the corner, and it claws at
Guys, I'm out of here.
at Sam.
I'm just gonna. Bye, guys.
Sam, you're getting clawed.
I'm gonna try to brawl it back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm running out of here. Goodbye, guys. No.
They're
No.
getting failed.
No. Alright.
That one was cocked. Hold on. Okay, it succeeded. That's kind of loud. Hold on. It succeeded, so it rolls. And it does 5 damage. So this thing bites at you as it jumps out from around the corner. Who wants to react next?
Oh, I guess. Did I ever.
You're
Okay.
running.
You.
You already
Yeah, I'm
said
running.
it. You're running.
I'm out.
You're gone.
So I'll try and take out the revolver that that Sam gave me, and I'll try and shoot the thing that's attacking him.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead and roll.
I rolled 98. I don't think that's a malfunction because I think is it a 45 revolver?
Yeah, I believe it. Well,
That's a
Malfunction's
100.
99.
Yeah.
So
Okay, we're good. So I miss.
okay, you just miss. I won't even look at what if he dodges then. Okay, who's going?
I'm
Well,
gonna
it's-
back my ass up to the door. I'm not gonna run away, but I'm definitely not getting any closer, dude.
We're 3 people. How are we gonna solve this?
We're gonna run and get like guards or something. I don't know. I don't have any weapons, and I'm old as hell.
Eating someone.
You could follow Princeton's lead. Get out of there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
at the door. I'm not running out of the building. I'm at the door.
You're making
We're
sure
pretty good.
everyone's okay.
Yeah.
Wow, he does care, everybody.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to attack it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stab the guy that clawed me with my blackjack.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a hard success.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was reading chat. He gets a normal dodge, so that hits.
Does 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. This thing, like, hisses at you, and is going to try and take another bite. That's a fail.
Okay, well, I was gonna brawl back.
Okay.
And I get a hard success for brawl. So
All right. Roll damage.
I get 5.
Okay.
The way the math works out, it's better for me to brawl, because it's double my dodge.
Oh my god. Okay.
What?
Well, would anyone? I mean, it's Jack and Sam. What do you guys want to do? What
Well,
do you want to do?
I guess I'll try and shoot it again. And rolls have not been as good as last game. And that's a normal success.
No success. Oh well, you're shooting it. Never mind. It doesn't get to try and dodge. Unless it's gonna die for cover, which it's not. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's a 1d8.
It's a 1d8? For me, I have 1d10 plus 2.
Well, I gave you my revolver, right?
Yeah, but isn't it 45?
No, it's a 32.
Oh, it's a 32. Okay, so I'll roll a d8. I thought it was the same thing.
I said yes for some reason, and I was like, I don't know why I said that.
So it's just 1d8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 damage.
All right. Sam,
I'm gonna continue to try to stab it.
wail on this thing with your
I found
knife.
a solution to most Lovecraftian creatures.
Oh my god.
That is a 6. No, wait, no, it's a 19, so that's a hard success on a 16.
Hard success. Okay. It got a normal success. Real quick, let me see. It has some things that it can do.
Uh-oh.
It holds out its hand towards you, and it kind of holds one hand up, like right before you stab into it again. It holds that hand out towards you, and you go to stab into it, and when you stab into it, you instantly feel like a hole on your body around where you stabbed it. How much damage did that do?
4 damage.
All right, so you take 4 damage.
I'm below half right now.
Yeah, the major wound is for taking half or more, not for, yeah. What else? What else can this thing do? There's one other spell that I actually did not read about.
You guys
No,
kill it
don't read-
yet?
No,
I'm
not
almost
really.
dead.
But we could use some help if you want to help.
Run
Even-
to the door.
Run
Well,
away!
I'm here.
Well,
But-
it's kind of hard to run away when Sam is kind of being pounced.
I don't know if this would be
I'll wait for you
considered-
guys to get to the door.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's gonna take another bite at you. God. Okay. What do you roll?
I got a normal success for brawl.
Cool. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god.
I like this habit. 6.
If you
How hot's it looking?
Oh no, it's okay. It's not looking great. It's your turns.
I guess I'll try and shoot it again because I don't know what else to do. That is a hard success.
Okay, you hit, and
Yep.
you kill it. It had 1 hit point left. The reason I stopped was because it has armor, and I forgot that it had armor in that last hit, so I was like, oh, it's dead. It wasn't quite dead, because of the armor. But this thing is still, that other thing is still like swallowing it, but it's it spits it out as you kill the other thing, whatever this thing is, and this body comes out like it's covered in this slime that's like its skin is like eaten away. Most of the bottom half is intact, but there are like whole parts of the top half missing. And it's coming at you. It's gonna try and bite at I guess it's gonna try and bite at Sam.
I feel like everyone's trying to do that.
I mean, it's a tight space, and in my head, because of the gun, Jack is probably a few steps back, and you guys can't be standing like side by side because it's quite a tight space.
Okay, I got a hard success for brawl.
Okay, roll damage.
4.
4. Okay. It's your guys' turns.
Sam, do you want to fight this thing or do you want to run?
Well, we need to make sure it doesn't kill that guy, but also I need to help myself. I'm gonna back away and try to stop myself from bleeding out.
Come to the door, Sam.
But you try to stay and fight it. I'll help out in a moment once
Great.
I'm not close to dying.
I'll take a shot at it then.
Okay.
Okay, so I run away and do a medicine check on myself.
I succeed.
Okay, roll damage.
3 damage.
Okay. It's gonna try and take a bite at Jack here.
I'll dodge. Unless it failed, which I'm.
I mean, you
assuming
can
it
roll if you want. It rolled a 97, so.
did. Okay, well then I will. Whatever.
Just gonna take another
I
shot,
like just
might as
barely
well.
miss. I
Yeah.
barely. Yeah. Whatever. I didn't hit my dodge, but.
All right, go ahead.
So wait. Wait, what do you mean?
It's your guys' turn.
Oh,
You
okay.
missed.
I succeeded at my medicine check.
Okay.
Do I get
Um,
1d3?
Yes, you get 1d3.
Okay, I get 2.
Okay. Jack.
I'll take another shot at it.
All right. This thing is bearing down on you.
I failed.
Okay.
I miss.
This thing's right in front of you, and you just like miss completely.
This like right here.
Sam, are you gonna do anything? You know, step up.
Guess I don't have much choice. I'll try to stab it. I'm getting fairly lucky. That streak continues. I got a hard success.
Okay.
Dylan.
This is the one time I roll well. It also got a hard success. Okay.
So dodges. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to try and bite. Oh, gosh. Both of you missed. It's just going to try and bite Jack again. Hard success, Jack.
Great.
What
Cool.
will you do?
I will dodge because I don't have very much brawl. I failed.
All right. I rolled really poorly on damage last time. Let's see how this goes. How does 10 damage sound?
Not very nice.
Is that half or more? I feel like that's half or more.
That is way more than half. That is I'm on 2 hit points now.
So this thing bites into you, and you feel its teeth dig into your skin. Immediately after, you feel this like shooting pain go out across your entire body from that point, and you fall to your knees. Roll me a Constitution check to see if you stay conscious and take a major wound.
We better not go unconscious.
Okay, extreme success.
Okay. Okay. It is your guys' turns.
We're getting the heck out of here and having someone help us. Sir Godfrey.
Get to the door.
I run to the door and kind of push Sir Godfrey in there, hand him my knife.
Wait, what?
This thing's coming at you, Sir Godfrey.
Oh shit!
Wait, is it not gnawing at me still?
You can run out of here too if you'd like.
Yeah, it bit into you, and it like, yeah, I guess it let go. Sure.
Okay.
It doesn't say that it grapples when it bites, I'm pretty sure, so.
Well,
Chilling.
I'm gonna like try and get out of there as fast as I can, which I would assume I can't get out of there super quick since I have a major wound now, right?
Yeah, I don't believe major wounds affect your movement.
Okay, well, I will.
They might, but I'm not really keeping.
I'll get out of there.
Yeah, get the hell out of there.
All right, this thing's chasing you guys.
Wait a minute, I was waiting at the door, bro. What's it chasing me for? I'm closing the door on his ass.
Okay, well, give me. It's quite a tight space. Jack, give me a dex check to see how well you're able to run and get away from this guy.
That is another extreme success.
Oh boy, he had a hard success. Good thing. So, yeah, it's gaining on you for an instant, and you take a look back and you see it right behind you, and then somewhere inside you, you get this like burst of strength, and you bust out of that room. You're trying to close the door on this thing, Harold? Give me a strength check against its strength.
Shit.
This is not
Oh
gonna go
boy,
very well.
this isn't gonna go well. Yeah, that's a fail.
It got an extreme success.
Oh,
so
great.
it. Now I'm getting all the good rolls. It totally, like, you try and shut the door on it. It presses up against the door so hard that you get thrown back against like the wall on the opposite end of the door. It's gonna take a bite at you, Harold.
Oh my god.
I mean, you can roll dodge if you want. I rolled a 97, so.
Who knows? Maybe I'll fumble too.
It doesn't really matter in combat.
Nah,
But-
I failed.
Well, it's going with such force and such speed that it like runs into the wall above you, and it like backs up for a second, giving you a chance to like get up and try and get up the stairs. Try and get up the stairs. I'll say both Jack and Sam's probably gone by now. Both Jack and Harold, give me a dex check up the stairs.
I succeeded, normal.
Yeah, normal success.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a
I
4?
rolled a 4.
Fuck.
So
Can you not? Can you not, mate?
So this thing, kind of like bounds up the stairs. Down in the there was like basically like a tower of stairs down to the boiler room. This thing jumps on the railing and jumps across, like, so it's above you on the steps. Jack, I'm sorry, you started to run off the stairs first. It's gonna try and bite at you. That is a normal success.
That is a normal fail.
Oh.
Amelia could have saved us.
5 damage.
And that is below 0.
Okay, so you are dying. I'm gonna ask when. Well, I guess it's gonna be your turn in a second. Give me a Constitution check to see if you stay alive. That's gonna happen on your turn every round until someone does first aid to stabilize you.
I want you guys all to know that I only have 55 in Constitution because I didn't think it would be that important.
Oh
Oh,
Extreme success.
That's the second one. Does that mean anything? I feel like I don't think that means
something.
anything, but
Can that just like last for 3 rounds, please?
give me 1 second. Let me check on that ruling, because
you know, if Princeton was down there, he would have died. He totally would have been the first to die. He's like the sponge.
That's nice, man. I don't want to be the second. Done here, guys.
no. God, I'm sure you're good at some sort of combat.
Yeah, with my gun that I left upstairs.
okay.
Well, we have to start doing
Rules
stuff.
as written. Only a first aid check can stabilize. I'm gonna say with an extreme success, you're stabilized, which means you will die if you don't get serious medical attention. However, you won't die just round by round. Okay, that's just with an extreme success. That's gonna be homebrew from now on. We haven't run into this situation before. It's usually you stay alive or you die. But there you go. Harold, what do you do? This thing's in front of you.
Yeah.
It just chomped. It just bit into Jack, and Jack is like falling down the stairs.
Jack's down for the count, dude. He's rolling right down the stairs.
What does Harold do? And is Sam just out of here, or is he like gonna help, or is he already out?
Probably help.
Okay.
No, can Princeton try to get help? Because I think he's been up there and started to feel guilty. Something like that's something Princeton would do. He's not that much of a jerk.
Well, you're insane though. It's not about being a jerk. It's about the fact that you're insane. You're like running. Still.
He's not blind.
I actually rolled for how many rounds, and you are still running.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll see what happened to Jack and probably run down and try to get his gun.
Well, so this thing is in between. So, on the stairs, there's you're like near the top, and it's like I was imagining like, you know, in those stairwells where it's like a square and you go around and down, basically. I was imagining that, and this thing is like standing in between you and Harold and Jack.
Okay,
So
here's the play.
Okay.
Here's the play.
Well,
I'm gonna throw my knife to Sam, and then I'm gonna go for the gun.
Okay.
Let's,
that's the plan.
yeah. Okay, let's see
guess-
how my 20 and throw is gonna go here.
Let's see what my dex is. I might be able to catch it.
Okay.
If he can throw it to you perfectly, I will allow you to catch it. If he
Well,
can...
I got an 88, so
Okay.
nothing's perfect.
It wasn't a fumble. I'll say a hard dex check. You can like correct. You can like basically like jump for it.
I rolled an 18, so
Okay.
it's under 37. So yeah, that's a hard.
All right. So you jump up. You grasp the knife in the air. You come down on the steps. Harold, you're running down the stairs. This thing's gonna try and take a chunk out of your back.
Yeah.
You want to roll dodge?
I'll try.
I'm so glad I went insane.
I fail.
You failed?
Yeah, I failed.
Oh no.
I have 30 dodge. I'm not passing any of these.
9 damage.
Yeah, that's nice.
So is that half? I feel like that might be half.
Yeah, that's over half.
All right. Roll a con check to see if you stay conscious on your way down the stairs.
Yeah. I fail.
Okay, so you're running down the stairs. You feel like this immense pain in your back, and it's like lights out. You fall basically like face first onto Jack on the ground.
Shit, bro. At least I got the knife out.
Princeton,
How's this
you
creature
are.
looking?
It's looking okay. There's some damage done to it, but it's looking generally okay. Princeton, you come to your senses, and you are probably, I'll say to be nice, a round away from getting there if you hurry. So if you hurry back, you can help them. In a round.
All right.
So much
I-
for being insane, huh?
I know. I saw the monster and I'm like, okay, I need to get someone to help me. So I'm gonna try to go to the captain and try to have
This is
him.
gonna take longer than if you just went there.
So fucked.
Okay.
We are dying.
I don't know that. That's metagaming.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the captain, and I'm running up there. I'm like, guys.
Okay.
I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Okay, Sam? What are you gonna
I
do?
guess I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use some luck here. I'm gonna use a lot of luck in this scenario. Actually, I don't need. I got a hard success.
Fuck, I forgot you could use
Roll.
luck.
It just got a normal success. Go ahead.
Okay. I do 2 damage.
Nice. There we go. It's not looking great for it. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna try and bite you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to brawl it back. See how much luck I'm gonna have to spend.
So I got
a 3. I'm gonna spend 2 luck to get a 1.
Well,
Does
the
that- doesn't
difference
matter.
between that doesn't matter.
Okay.
So you're holding a knife, right?
Yeah.
So you do max damage plus another dice of whatever the weapon damage does. So you do max for the weapon damage, max for your bonus damage, or your build, your damage bonus. That's what it is. You max weapon damage, max for your damage bonus, and then you get to roll an additional dice for the weapon. So if the weapon's like a D8 and your damage bonus is a D4, you get 8 plus 4 plus 1D8.
Okay, so 8 plus 0 plus 6.
Okay. You seeing both of your friends like on the ground, you don't know like if they're dying, if they're going to die. You grab this knife that thankfully Harold threw to you, and you jump at this thing and you just stab it like in the neck, and you just stab it over and over and over again, and it collapses to the ground almost on top of your friends.
Okay, I'm
And-
gonna try to stabilize Sir Godfrey.
Okay.
Oh, he's falling. He can't get up.
Wait, you're not.
He's
Got
unconscious.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
unconscious.
everyone's stable, but you can try and do medicine on both of them.
The magic needle. Sir Godfrey. I got a hard success. So that's 1d3.
So
You get
1d3 to Godfrey.
You get 1 point back.
All right,
Nice.
and then are you gonna help the person who's actually dying?
Yeah,
I do.
I'll- Jack.
I do also, for whatever reason, have quite a lot in first aid. I've just never used it.
Yeah, so I got a normal success, which I think
Okay.
is the same,
Yeah, it's a D3.
Right. and you get 2 points
D3.
back.
Cool.
Those magic needles are coming in handy.
Do I reach the captain yet?
You all take a minute, catch your breath.
Am I awake?
Yeah, you
Okay.
you wake up. Jack, you wake up and you feel like you just want to like close your eyes again, and so you're just like laying on the ground, like
Well, I don't know that I ever closed my eyes because I rolled extremes in all those con checks. I just like stayed awake and just like looked at my wound the entire time, just like
you just you like want to stay on the ground for as long as you can, just to rest for a moment. Princeton. Oh boy, how am I gonna do this? Princeton. After a minute or two, Princeton comes charging in, and the captain's behind him.
Captain.
But I was saying you already got them. We weren't role playing
Yeah,
that.
you already got him.
Yeah,
You're
you already
good.
got him.
and you've arrived at the crime scene.
Oh.
You come into the stairwell, and so the stairs go down one way, and then it reaches a wall, and then it goes down to the right, and you can see them at the bottom of at the bottom of those stairs. Two of them are like on the ground. Sam is like sitting on the stairs, like breathing heavily, and there's this giant body.
Oh.
The three of you who were sitting on the stairs, if any of you looked, which how many of you did any of you like close your eyes again, or you're all just sitting there, or what?
Well, if I'm awake, I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm awake, but I'm just sort of dozing off like to the ceiling or something like that. Like I'm not paying attention.
Yeah. You see the captain come in through the door, and he looks shocked. Like he is not okay. In fact,
without a captain. Oh no.
No captain, no captain.
let's see.
The captain
Let's see
goes
what
insane.
happens.
What happens now?
He does not go insane. So
Okay.
he's
I'm gonna put him down.
what is that thing? Are you all okay?
Do I look okay? You goddamn motherfucker! Get me out!
We can. Oh God, Princeton, help me bring them to the infirmary.
Okay.
And he kind of holds out a hand for Godfrey.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna take Godfrey.
Well,
No,
the captain
taking
was
Oh,
taking Godfrey.
Well, is he carrying him just like over his shoulder, or just like
Well,
dragging him?
Godfrey. Everybody's awake now, so Godfrey. He
Oh.
was with the plan in my head conceptually. What the captain was going to do was he was going to take Godfrey like by the arm, wrap it around his shoulder, and like they were going to like walk together with him supporting him.
Okay. Well, it's Azumi and Jack. Let's put
I'm
your
not
armor
paying
up.
attention. I'm just still staring up into the ceiling, not paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm zooming around.
Can you guys
I'm
imagine
not
if
zooming
I? Can you guys imagine if I TPK'd you on a sidetrack, on a side mission?
You were pretty close there, boss.
Can you guys
man.
imagine?
You were really close there. It took some extreme successes for me to not die.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh. Jack, you want to get up and you want to go to the boat infirmary that we totally have? I think we totally have that. There's a
We do.
doctor. We do. Thank you, Godfrey. All right, Jack, put out your hand so I can grab it.
Okay.
I don't think he.
You
Is
all
he dead?
eventually. You all get to the infirmary, and the ship's doctor immediately starts looking after. He goes to Jack first because Jack seems to be worse off, quite frankly. And the captain kind of he's thinking for a second. He rubs his neck and he's looking down at the ground. He's like pacing. What do y'all think we should do with the? Should we just
need
leave
to
it
send
there?
someone down to the furnace room right now because there was a body in the creature's mouth. We need to see who that was.
I'll send. This has gone too far. It's clearly it needs to be reported anyway. So I'll send the detective down and he'll
Report
try and do an autopsy of some kind. See if he can figure out who it is. He leaves the room for a minute. He comes back. What should we do? What should we do with the bodies? What was that thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
What do you do with reptiles? Let's maybe see if... Did you find anything on the vials? Maybe they're related to each other.
They're not any liquid material that we've ever seen. If they're drugs, at least they're not. Yeah, it's nobody is really sure what they are. We could maybe get them tested further on shore, but for other things, but it's any tests we've run have come back inconclusive.
That's not at all comforting.
Well, you can maybe see if there's someone who's no longer here on the ship. It might have been a person on board.
The only person, if anybody else was missing, any civilians, any passengers, I would have heard about it. My money is that this was Taft.
Are you sure it wasn't Joanna who's been going down to the lower decks so often?
The person who's dead, or
No, the person who's the snake monster. But she has something to do with it.
She might be, but do we know that was her?
Oh.
The camera's messed up. No.
Justin. Oh wait, no. Who dropped? Oh, Ares cam dropped. No.
Ares cam because I didn't plug it in. Oh God. Hold on, I will hold on. I'll fix it. I can't get Ares cam back, but I can for sure. I can fix it. Kind of.
I will be Ares.
I can move them around real quick. Hold on. However,
I'll cut this out.
yeah, I this I would fix Ares cam, but it's also like basically like over. So we're like right at the end of this adventure, so I'm not gonna fix Ares cam. I'm just gonna like fix everyone else's cameras, and that'll be that. Okay. It's kind of a rough fix, but it's fixed. Sorry about that, everybody. Nice one. Okay. So yeah. What were we talking about before?
Captain and who could be the lizard person and.
Oh, well, I don't know. We don't know that it's her. But She could be involved.
Okay. I guess we should just throw them in the ocean.
Let's.
I don't know that anyone else should see those bodies.
Or
Yeah,
maybe burn it in the furnace? I don't know. I'm not an expert at cremating things at ship. At sea.
I mean, that's gonna. Taft is not gonna be a very happy man. So. Let's not do that. If we can never find his body. I think we should come clean and just say that he slipped and fell or something.
We could just people go missing on ships like this all the time. We just claim that he was missing, and
You guys are gonna be sued.
yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Also, like, do we get any compensation for helping you? I think our friends got pretty messed up.
You're getting free medical care. I can reimburse the account of whoever bought the tickets. But
Or
that's
you
the
can
most
pay
I
us
do.
cash now.
I can't do that.
What?
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe when Jack wakes up, he'll write a big piece about how you killed.
Your friend is awake.
I want one of the dead bodies of the lizard things.
Why?
You need to know. For investigative research.
Okay. Do you want it stuffed? It's going to. I don't know that we have anybody on board who can do that, but maybe the
No,
doctor
no.
here can
Put it
try.
on. Put it on ice for me. I'll have a team of researchers look at it in Britain. Freeze
Okay.
the thing.
Jolly old England. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that deals with that. I still think
Yeah.
we should be paid for this.
I
I'm
think so.
demanding $45.
I think we can.
Listen,
maybe.
I could give each of you $10 out of my pocket if a word of this doesn't come out of any of your mouths.
Did you just say $10?
Was that a 1-0?
Yes.
No.
It's
That is good for the 1920s.
that is
I-
decent for the 1920s.
That's a week's worth of pay. Not even.
That
I guess
is
I'll take it.
that is $152 in today's money, guys. Come on,
What?
everybody, calm down.
I will
Yeah,
not
let's-
calm down. I will still laugh.
I know you're rich. Yeah, fine. Sure.
I guess
this
that's
is-
a good price for my silence. A fair
Yeah.
deal.
How skilled are you at surgery?
You want me to? I
I'm
feel like we have a
asking-
doctor here.
I'm asking the cruise doctor.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was really flattered for a moment.
I know, but I need to get another opinion here. Doc, I need my face fixed.
we That's out of left field.
Out of character is a lost cause at this point. Because in character, I wouldn't be saying anything. I'd be still like sort of in shock.
You know what, Doc?
I mean, I can try, but I don't. There's too much scarring. I don't know that anybody can really do anything about it.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm fine with just the body. You don't need to bribe me with money.
Okay. Should we throw the other body overboard?
Yeah, I only want one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. We'll wait till tonight, and then we'll throw the body overboard when most people are asleep. Cool.
Okay.
You know, it'd be really
Um,
funny if you just put in someone's bunk and like they wake up to it and like, oh no.
Gosh, that would be really
Oh,
funny.
honey, where did you come? Where did you go?
Drive someone insane when they wake up right in the morning.
The classic.
Yep. So you wait till night falls. You're very, very careful about sneaking it out up to a dock where you can actually tip it overboard and leave behind this forever, hopefully, except for the body that Harold took. Um, the captain has all of you help him put it on ice in a crate. He says no one else should have to see this. You all will help me put it in the crate, and then I'll have crew carry it around for you, Harold, Sir Godfrey. And a few days pass. Joanna is put in the holding cell under suspicion of involvement, but nothing is overtly stated. And within a few days, you arrive in, Northern Ireland first, and then England, and then you going to take a train to London, and that is where we'll end tonight.
Harold Godfrey sweating bullets.
What did you guys think of your first travel scenario?
God
That
damn,
was
that was
fun.
intense.
You cut it way too close, man.
Listen. Danger is everywhere. The mythos is everywhere.
Too close. Too close
How
for
much
comfort.
do we heal for the, I guess, week left on the cruise?
Yeah, I'm
it's
fucked up for
slightly
this.
less than a week. I'll say a week of relaxing would get you.
Maybe the doctor helped out a bit.
There's a
Yeah.
rule. Yeah, with the doctor helping out a bit, I'll say I give you guys a D3 for the rest of the week.
Okay.
6. Okay.
I see Princeton not rolling because he didn't take any damage because he ran
Let's
away.
go.
Good for you. Good for you.
Now, I want you guys to remember that in this random scenario, in travel between two locations in this campaign, that you almost died, and just think about how you didn't cut it that close in Peru or New York, and
Yeah.
think about how close you're gonna cut it in future locations.
Oh, great.
Great.
Thanks.
I'll
Thanks
leave
for that
you
one.
with that.
Cool.
Yeah,
And with
honestly-
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Go
I
ahead,
was just
sorry.
like, it would be so funny if I fainted just there, and then then I would have been demolished.
You actually were one off from fainting on the dice roll. Anyhow, thank you everybody for watching and listening. This was a lot of fun. We're next week we'll be back at normal masks in London, and Amelia will be back as well. So that'll be a good time. It'll be fun seeing these guys just as
Actually die.
confused because they don't have that many clues in London. You guys won't die for at least like a couple of episodes. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Follow us on Twitter at NotJustAnyPod. If you listened on a podcasting platform or if you watched on YouTube, please feel free to join us twitch.tv/NotJustAnyRPG. We have a lot of fun. We interact with the chat a little bit as much as we can. Please come check us out. Come join us.
8 p.m. Eastern time.
8
on
p.m.
Fridays.
Eastern time on Fridays. And yeah, that's about it. Have a good night.
So we'll